night, everybody chilling. Friday night, chill, balling home. Depending on my lifetime, I want to welcome to the sunshine. Friday night, chill. What's up, Abrafo Victory? Are you back in Santo Domingo? Um, kind of, sorta. Let's see what's going on out this thing. Oh, Friday night, man, in the DR, man. Friday night. It's a lot of good stuff going on tonight. Um, Stuff I ain't out there in the streets. I started to go out there in the streets a minute ago, but I declined. But right now I can hear all the noise. I hear all the music going on. I hear everybody out. I hear all the talking. I hear all the good stuff going on right now out the window in the Dominican Republic. Friday nights are very, 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 very strong nights. Although Sunday nights are the Sundays, that's the day for the Dominicans right there, Sunday. But Friday night though, curfew at 12 midnight, so the night, it's going down. I hear it sound like carnivals and shit. Everybody right now is probably, I hear the trucks with the loud horn passing by, trying to sell their little last bit of products before they take it in. Right now, everybody outside, standing in front of the stores, in front of their houses, their apartments. They hanging out off the balconies. You see hookahs everywhere. You see fruits and juices and all kind of carts being pushed with slushes and that whole little Spanish vibe. Um, Good smell of food in the air. Yeah, that's what's going on right now outside. It's just always like that in the local communities. And the local communities is always just that good vibe. It's not like, you know, right now in America, I'm gonna say Atlanta. Being that Atlanta is the hottest city in America right now. Fuck what you think or what you heard, it is. Um, so I'm gonna speak as far as the hottest city in America right now, and it's ATL. Even in Atlanta right now, on a Friday night, the neighborhoods are fucking dead right now. Everybody's probably driving on the expressways 25, 75, 85, 20. You see what I'm saying? Trying to get to exactly where they're going, like to the club, to the spots. Now, downtown city area is probably packed and, it's getting turned up right now, you know what I'm saying? Especially around about one dog hit, everybody at the house getting ready right now, you know what I mean? About to hop out by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, they're going to be done hit the spots. And all the spots that they go to are gonna be crowded. It's gonna be different little areas, different spots located all over the city, whether it's in Buckhead, Midtown, whether it's in downtown, whether it's on the south side, College Park, or wherever you at on the west side. It don't matter where you at, the east side, Cosmetology, you know what I mean? Cosmo Club, Cosmos, give a shout out to them. You know what I mean? Rebellity, But but yeah, but the neighborhoods are pretty much dead though. It's everybody just inside the house. You know how we do in America, everybody in the house. Although it is quarantine time, the numbers of coronavirus is pretty high out there, but it ain't stopping motherfuckers from going to the club, you know. But here in the Dominican Republic, it's like the other way around, right? It ain't too many people in the clubs, but the communities is jam packed party time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's packed right now. People are all out in the streets, music blasting. Ain't no music code here. In America, you can't play loud music because you may disturb somebody. Here, it's like it's a crime to play low music. You got to play loud. You got to play loud music. Here, if you're gonna play some music, if it ain't loud, they're gonna tell you turn that shit off. It's like a violation if you ain't playing loud music here. You know, so so yeah, so yeah. Everybody out right now, kicking shit. Chilling, food in the air. A lot of good stuff going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is out here in the Dominican Republic. Why I can't get enough of it? Because right now, if I was to become complacent or bored, which I'm never bored at 38 years old, but if I do become bored, I just step outside, man, and I don't even have to go far. Just stay on the porch or something, whatever I'm gonna do. It's already turned up. All the girls is there, everybody's outside. I don't have to go far at all, Spend a couple of corners, walking. You ain't gotta drive. Just go out and walk through the midst of the party right there. You understand? But yeah, um, there are a few questions that I wanted to answer from the last post I made. I made a post asking what should my next live be about, and there was a few people on there that left a few. They responded to it, So I'm gonna respond to what they said, just to show that I care and I do read and I do value your opinions and also, the things that you want as well. So I'm gonna go through that. Jason Brown, please never end your video like the last one. How did I end the last one? It say, what you waiting on them girls in there? Thong. How I ended the last video? I don't know. Are you talking about the one, the workout video, or are you talking about the live video just a minute ago when the girl put her fucking finger in my mouth? I had to end that motherfucker. Like, what the fuck wrong with you, Shawty? Mr. Relentless. So it was salute to you, sir. Salute to you, brother. What's going on? Um, okay, let me go off. I think I got a list of the questions, of the responses of a lot of you that responded. But let me go off the top of my head right quick. Like, somebody said I should do a live on which books inspired me, or which book inspired me to change, or something like that. Um, Now, I've read so many books, and not only just read so many books, but I've studied so many books as well. Um, and each one of the school of thoughts are religious books like the Holy Bible, the Torah, the Tanakh, the Apocrypha, the Quran, Holy Quran. I've read so many spiritual books. I've read so many black novels. You know, I've read so many of the Stephen King's and science fictions, and ultimately, I've read like so many books that I can even just quote right now, and just spit like I wrote the motherfucker or something, But the book that inspired me the most, that inspired change in me the most, was Robert Greene, The Art of Seduction. You know, um, The Art of Seduction. It really changed my perspective on how I approach a lot of different situations. The different characters, the different writings, and then I went to researching where Robert Greene gets his information from, And I went to studying that, going to the core, the root of where the art of seduction was produced from. Because, the art of seduction is basically just repeated, put it into a book form based off a lot of different books. Robert Greene just put it all in one book. So what I did was I went to researching like crazy, and it inspired me to approach situations. It inspired me to approach situations, people, circumstances, and life differently, you know. And I sat down and I studied that book. I studied that book. I took notes and took notes, you know, and it really inspired change within me. And that led me on to the 48 Laws of Power. Then that led me on to The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Then that led me on to going in It's Crazy, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, one and two. So, and that's what got me, that what took me into the business realm, where I started just the business realm, where I started just digging into the business world and I just got fascinated with being a boss, like just being an owner, being an entrepreneur, just looking at every situation as a situation to, you know, create a system out of, any situation, So now I have my IQ is sharp now. So when I look at something and I see something, no matter what it is, somebody could just be chewing bubble gum and spit it out a certain way, and I could be trying to create a system out of that. Like, how can we create a system and invest in this person chewing bubble gum and spitting it out and actually profit off of this? You see what I'm saying? So my mind just went into a whole nother, that's why I say if we give the people in the hoods and the ghetto the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge of how to become better, they'll do it. Because a lot of people in the communities where I'm from, they never received the knowledge, first of all, because it was in a book, and you want to hide something from a black man, you put it in the book. That's what they say. So, so information was always kept secret, because our mothers didn't know, our fathers didn't know, our grandfathers didn't know, so we just go through traditional school not knowing the information that's withheld out of traditional school, because this information isn't in traditional schools. Traditional schools is a waste of time, if you ask me. If you teach your child you teach your child financial literacy and how to invest, and teach them credit and how to build credit and how to work with credit and banks and how to move a certain way, they ain't gonna even need school. They'll be rich by the time they 13, 14 years old. Once you start open up them account, teach them the game, let them go out there and sell a little lemonade and flip that money, and keep going or cutting grass, then next thing you know, your 14-year-old son, you buy him a lawnmower, he done hired his homeboy to cut the grass. He's sitting at home playing his video game while his homeboy cutting the grass, and he doing the contracts on the grass. He done wrote it all up for his homeboy. And then next thing you know, they got another lawnmower. He done hired another homeboy. Next thing you know, he got 15 lawnmowers in like 15 different neighborhoods out there getting that money. And then, he just learned the whole art of fucking business and incorporating himself, So, and that's what we should teach our children. So that these books inspired change within me, where I start looking at things a little different. Um, and art of seduction just taught me how to handle people correctly. Even people who want to be enemies, even people who want a problem, who want a beef. You can handle it in such a seductive way to the point to where they can't do nothing but be secretly impressed with the way you even handled the beef with them. So that's why I try to, you know, set an example of even how I handle certain things. You know what I mean? Uh, so yeah, I learned a lot from those type of books. Um, Somebody else asked a question. I think Shaded by Jay had a question. She was like, "How should people who have your best interests at heart represent you?" You know, people who have your best interests at heart should represent you, like, you know, in the highest form of respect. the highest level of respect. You know, even if they hear somebody talking dirty on you or saying something, whether it's true or not, they should represent you in such a way that not only makes you look good, but it makes them look good too by being a loyal representative or being a person with your best interests at heart, make wise decisions even for you. So a lot of people out there kick with people who don't even have your best interests at heart. You hanging with somebody, you kicking it with somebody who just there for the convenience or for the benefit of just knowing you, but don't have your best interests at heart. That's why when you notice when pressure comes or something happens, you'll see them slightly fall back and start to renege out of certain things because they don't really care about you in the first place. But I think that when a person have your best interests at heart, they're gonna be hands on to the point to where even if it hurts your feelings, they're gonna say, "Look, bro, you need to stop that shit. That shit ain't right, and you're gonna end up in a fucked up situation. And I'm not gonna be there with you when you end up in this fucked up situation because I done told your ass to chill the fuck out." You see what I'm saying? Don't come calling me, telling me I ain't no friend no more because I ain't gonna step in this fucking water with you when I'm telling you don't even go that route in the first place. You know, so that's what a person with your best interests at heart would. That's how they would represent you. Even in your face, they gonna check you, pull your coattail, let you know when you fucking wrong. He's not just gonna applaud you when you right, and not gonna just be quiet when you wrong. Like they don't want to really say nothing. They don't want to cause no friction. Nah, man, I'm the type of person that I'm gonna cause some friction if you wrong about something that I feel like I care about. If I care about you, I got enough respect for you, and my intentions for you is good. We're gonna just have to beef, bro. Cause I'm gonna have to let you know, like, bro, don't do that shit, bro. Don't do it. Whatever the case may be. I may not do it in public, or I may not do it in a way where it may, you know, make you look or feel a certain way in front of others. I may do it privately, or whatever. But one thing about it, I would do it to your face. You understand what I'm saying? You know. So, um, um, but that's how people should represent you, who has your best interest at heart. It's sort of like making you look good. You can always depend on this person. You know they got your best interest at heart. You can send them in any type of meeting or whatever going on. They're gonna make you look good. Not only yourself, but themselves as well by being a representative of yours, and then vice versa. You show them the same love in return. So to sum it all up, I think that a person with your best interests at heart will have the highest level of respect for you, the highest level of respect for you. And that's just how it is. You know, the highest level of respect. Let me see what this next question was right quick. Let me see something. Hold up. Where get his info from? Well, you gotta go look at you gotta order the book and look in the back of the book. He cited sources. S South Carolina kid or SC kid. What up, bro? Trying to get an Airbnb in Sasua. I know you said Casa Linda. What's a good spot? Do they allow guests? I mean, if really, bro, if you go on Airbnb and type in Sasua, it's gonna pull up a lot of stuff. Now, if you pull up some stuff, private houses and homes and condos and stuff like that, and you pull up a certain area and you want to send me that area for me to critique it for you, I'll do that. But it's like that's like a question that's very difficult to answer. You got all kinds of Airbnbs all surrounding Sasua, Puerto Plata, Cabarete area. I don't even know where to start at. I just said Casalina because Casalina one of the number one spots that is number one, number two is like the number one spot that people go to, and I've been to it about 4 times, so that's why I can recommend it. Now, if you want to be slap dead in the middle of something, You can also stay at Envy. You know, um, Envy is a hot spot. Raw the truth say, and Casa Linda allows you to have guests up to however many rooms you have. You got 10 rooms, then you can have 20 people because they gonna count it 2 people to a room. So you got one room, they might say 2 people, maybe 4, depending on you know. Raw the truth say, yeah, that's a real friend. Like you said, you ain't gonna do it in front of people to make them feel soft, but you will tell them in private if they take offense. That's right on. Let me see. Fishing on a pier or boat for that famous red snapper seafood market, catch and cook DR style. Well, I haven't done that yet. This is Lucas Get Money One. I haven't done that yet, but I see it a lot, especially in the San Pedro de Margaritas area, where they actually go out there and just fish the red snappers, fish the fish out right there and there. It's just all out in the open. They do it all over the country, but San Pedro is where you actually just literally just see them out there all the time fishing, pulling the fish out, cooking it right then and there, getting it to you. Now, all over the country, including Sosua, Puerto Plata, other places, they do fish and cook it right then and there too. But sometimes you just don't see them doing it because the way Puerto Plata set up, if you want like Puerto Plata for instance, the water, the way they fish at, it's just secluded. It's off in the cuts and stuff. You'd rather sit just like Wandolio, where they fish at. You got to go through some canals and all that right there to get to it. So it's kind of crazy. But San Pedro is just all out in the open. Where we at? Okay. What's that, Daryl? There? That's that question. Let me see. No, that wasn't Daryl. Okay, the next one was first time to Sasua. This Daryl Lockett. Shout out to you. First time to Sasua next week. What are the most places to go for chicas? Where you recommend not going? Staying at New Garden Hotel. Do you know of this hotel? Is it a good choice? Do you know of 1 or 2 better hotels in prime locations? All right. Daryl Lockett, just in case you see this later on. Um, First of all, you'll have a good time in Sasua for your first time. I hope you enjoy yourself. Don't let the chicas take all your money. You know, but what are the most places to go for chicas? Sasua itself is the most place to go for chicas. That's where all the girls from all over the country who's considered mangos and chapadoras, this is where they're gonna be in Sasua, and they usually start arriving around Wednesday, and they stay throughout Sunday. All right. You have the local women in Sasua that's from Sasua who may not be mangos or chapadoras, but it's very difficult to find them, because they're hidden. But we're talking about Sasua for a first timer. You definitely need to go get you some mangoes and have you a good time. So the place with the most mangoes, the most chicas, what I would say is Playa Sasua. Playa Sasua at any day, especially around noontime, evening time. You'll see them all out there, man. That's where they congregate. That's like pregame for them. That's like where they be before it all go down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You definitely can find them there and in the streets of that whole little square around the playa. It's like a little square. Like there's a whole bunch of little streets and buildings, and you can go down through there. So you'll pretty much see the most chicas at one time during the day, and noontime and evening time, Playa Sosua. Now towards the nighttime, like when dog hit, when the playa closed, you go to Roombas. You know, in that area, and then you shoot at Envy and whatever new areas they got popping right about now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Or you can just go up to Cabarete, and you go to Playa Cabarete, and check out the scene there. It's still Puerto Plata Sosua, So if you want to get a different breed of mangoes, then you can, Um, where you recommend not going? Um, I mean, Sosua. I recommend not going to Sosua. Uh, but since it's your first time, enjoy yourself. Um, but, but, there's not a place in Sosua I don't recommend you going. As far as where you gonna be at, you gonna be where the tourists at. So you're not gonna be in local communities. So if you was going to local communities, I could tell you where not to go, where to go. You know, um, but you'll be where the tourists at. So I don't have no recommendations of what not to go down. Because it's all girls. Anywhere you go, you're going to see some mangoes in Sosua. So you're going to see mangoes everywhere. So that's the man's candy land. That's the man's playground. And you should have a good time. Enjoy yourself. All right. Are you staying at the New Garden Hotel? Do I know of that hotel? No, I really don't know of that hotel, New Garden. I might have seen it before. I might have passed it 1,000 times, but I don't, it doesn't ring a bell to me. Um, do I know any other hotel that's better? Yes. You might want to stay at Sasua Inn. That's right on top of Bailey's Restaurant. That's a hot spot. Oh, that's another spot for the chicas. At any given time around lunchtime, dinner time, breakfast time, you go to Bailey's Restaurant, right there next to Popular Bank. It's going to be packed with pretty, beautiful, gorgeous mangoes, all right? It's going to be packed. So Bailey's is also a good place to stay. You stay at Bailey's. Well, Bailey's is the restaurant, but the hotel that sits on top of it is called Sasua Inn. Uh, so you stay there. It's very nice too. It's very plushed out, man. It's plushed out and it's reasonable, and it's plushed out. The way they have the room set up and everything is all cozy, laid back, and it's nice material. The furniture is very romantic and cozy looking. You would definitely enjoy yourself there. And then you're right on top of all the girls. They do allow guests. The girls will just have to leave their ID, and that's typically everywhere around the Dominican Republic anyway. The girls always have to leave their IDs, or show ID. Um, Another hot spot, again, Envy. Envy is a place where all the girls are at. That's where they staying at usually. That's where the girls are checking in at. That's their home when they're in Sasua. So why not you stay in the neighborhood? You can go. I mean, when I first went to Sasua, I stayed at Envy a couple of nights. I got the penthouse with the big jacuzzi tub right next to the big king size bed that sit low to the floor. And you know how beds are that's low to the floor is good for the action. You understand what I'm saying? So you would definitely enjoy yourself at Onion. Because then you got all access. You get in free, whatever you want to do free. You walk around, you go to your room. Most guys like to have fun at Onion and stay up there at the resort. So have a good time, man. Um, now those are the two prime locations I gave you. And those are the two better hotels right there. Shaded by Jay, I answered your question, and I answered your question already. Which books inspired me? Um, I mean, not you didn't ask that. You said, how should someone with your best interests represent you? I went through that already. So, shout out to Shady by Jay, Rob the Truth, Minecraft, Nextile, Extreme Picks. Nah, if you with that stuff, then Sasua is the place for mangoes everywhere. They for everybody. That's right. To be honest, that's Sasua, the candy land for men. If it wasn't for a king, I would be, I would be the whole of them. It would be the whole of them. But yeah, man. But yeah, Sasua is definitely the candy land for men, man. So being that it's your first time going to Sasua, you see what I'm saying? If it's your first time going to Sasua, then I say enjoy yourself, man. Let your hair down, kick your feet up, and man, enjoy yourself. You go look at my videos when I first went to Sasua, man. You see I was wild out there, man. I had a good time, man. I didn't do no fucking really. I ain't do none of that. But I still was. You know, um, nah, I mean, I did my thing a little bit. But I'm just saying, um, I was most interested in researching and studying the culture there. And understanding the people and understanding what's going on. Fred Fair say, I put my bro on your video. We moving the 1st of July. Tell your bro to motherfucking subscribe, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Fred Fells, man, I want to give a big shout out to Fred Fells, man. He said he put his brother on this channel, and they have made the decisions to move here July 1st. Hey, man, I feel real good about that, man. I feel honored, um, and that's what it's all about, man. It's not about a lot of times having the numbers, although it is when you want the check, but when this channel is making an impact on people's lives, man, and people actually write and they say, hey, man, that last video you did, man, was real inspirational, man. It really changed my cousin's life or my brother, or we decided to move there, man. I let my mama hear that, man. She thought this, man. Hey, man, you really touched my son, man, when you said this. Hey, man, if you don't mind, man, speaking to my kids or speaking to my brothers, them, or my cousins, man, about some of your experiences. That's what matters. That's what matters right there the most to me. So, man, I really, 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 really thank the Most High for that, man, Fred Fells, that y'all decided to make a move like that in a transition by watching this channel, man. That's real good, man. That's beautiful, man. Shaded by Jay said, like, comments, and subscribe. Yes, y'all, like the comments, like, comment, and subscribe. If you just not catching this channel, or you ain't subscribed already, hit the notification bell if once you subscribe, you know, cause we going on a little journey in a minute. It might be tomorrow, and tomorrow might begin a journey. But speaking of journey, also if you want to support the channel, Cash App $King 7414. That's to support the channel, donate to the channel, and all support and donation goes to the channel. Not to me, my drinks, or anything like that. It goes to the channel. This is how I get out and about and start moving and shaking. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being real. So King 7414. All right. Fred Fell say, I put my, okay, you said, oh, he said, ain't do all that tricking when I move out there. Well, let me say something right quick. When you move out here, it's a different ball game. When you move out here, you can't do all that tricking. When you move out here, you ain't on no vacation no more. You on a staycation. You ain't on no tourism shit no more. And see, I have to, you remember when I be everywhere, but then, once I became stable, once I started slowing up, it's like, okay, hold on. I don't want to become complacent, because I got to keep the spark going. So that's why I be like, okay, I got to get up and move and jump around and play around and get out there to keep everything excited. But at the same time, you're not on no. You can't be renting cars every day. You can't be there. You got to start trying to figure out how to finance a car. Now you got to start trying to figure out how to put down a down payment. Now you got to start trying to go through the legal system and start to get stuff together. Documentations and paperwork and shit. Now you can't just be out here freelancing. Now you can't just it's a whole nother ball game. Now when you live out here, you damn sure ain't finna be thinking about paying no fucking mangoes. Because, once you start becoming familiarized with the neighborhoods and you living in a good community, you know, um, you know, the neighbors and stuff gonna see you, gonna know you. They gonna have their recommendations of good girls anyway. So you gonna have some better, and then you gonna be around mangoes that's going to Sasua. You might be in Santiago, but you'll see the mangoes going to Sasua. But then you in the neighborhood with the mangoes, so they like pulling up. You sit on your front porch every day. You really ain't got to pay for that. You done broke the damn you done broke the code. You understand what I'm saying? So, they ain't treating you like no tourist. They ain't treating you like no gringo. They ain't treating you like that. They ain't trying to just get at your pockets like that because they say, okay, tigre, you're a tiger. You live here now. You know the game. And you listening to this King Locket shit. So they like, oh, yeah, you definitely on point. So, they ain't gonna treat you like no gringo or no fucking tourist, and then they gonna be like pulling up on some shit. Like, look at me, I'm all in the gyms now, massaging legs and backs and shit, stretching people and all this shit, man. That's just what it is, and it's a lot that I'm not putting on camera. But raw the truth say, raw the truth say, okay, can't we be through though? Okay, yeah, yeah. Another thing, man, I appreciate that raw the truth, man. Raw the truth say, he gained a lot from the videos, from the channel. Fred Fair said, yeah, your videos made him more comfortable about that move. Appreciate it, fam. Yeah, man, I got some more stuff coming up too, man, because I've been digging deeper into, like I say, financing a car. Because I'm tired of renting and shit. That shit costs a lot of money renting when you start looking at $30 a day for 30 days. Come on, do the math. 35, $40 a day for 30 days. Do the math. You might as well put down on a car. Go ahead and get some lower payments a month and run it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I've been looking at how to get insurance and, whether or not you need a residency or not. Do you need to be a citizen to get driver's license? Do it's just some deep stuff. So I got a lot more to present to you guys in a minute, man. I'm getting around to it eventually. Um, but yeah, man, tell your brother, your cousin, tell your family, all of them to subscribe. Raw the truth. Uh, there are two ways in Sasur, the normal way and the King Locket way. If you supposed to uh, if you supposed to choose the normal way, but the King Locket way is good if you got looks. Yeah, so but even if you don't have the looks, and speaking of the looks, I the looks, man, I should just make this a whole nother video, man. I shouldn't even talk about this now. Because that pushes us back to the subject and the topic of the Dominican woman gonna choose the Dominican man over the American man or the gringo or the foreigner. Half you motherfuckers are ugly as hell. Dominican girls like pretty faces. That's just what it is. Um, and a lot of times, I hear the Dominicans tell me all the time, bro, you look Dominican. So I be like, what the fuck you mean? Is it my clothes or something? I mean, what the fuck I mean? What you mean I look Dominican? Like your face look Dominican, And then, my girls that's close to me, they give me the game. They be like, yo, the reason they say that, if you keep your mouth closed and just walk, a lot of people would think you Dominican. I'm like, why? They be like, because you have a pretty face, like the Dominican boys. The Dominican men have pretty faces. That's what the girls say. The girls say Dominican men have pretty faces. Also, the Dominican men say the Dominican women have very pretty faces. You'll hear them talk about each other like that. I might hear a Dominican man saying, man, the girls here are just so beautiful, man. My Dominican sisters, they're beautiful. They're just so pretty. And then you'll hear the girls say, man, the Dominican men are just so pretty. It's kind of, and you'll hear Colombian women say, you speak to a lot of Colombian women, Costa Rican women, and, you'll hear them say, if you ask them which man in the Latin world they prefer, they're gonna say Dominican half the time. If it ain't the way they talk with the accent, they're gonna say the way they look with the face. They have that, that my color, that the real Dominicans have that color, the nice eyebrows and all of that. I think what makes me a little more exotic than them, my nose spread, it spread wild, more than African culture and the fat lips. So that's what the girls would be like, Boca, do Boca. They'll tell me that all the time, my mouth or something like that. But see, that gets me, that's like Robert True said, that do put me a few steps ahead, you know, and I never, see, this is a whole nother video, man. I don't even want to talk about this shit right now, man. God damn. This video right here, if I want to talk about this shit, man, it need to be separate, you know. The title need to be right. But I might well give it. I'll talk about it again. If you see it in another video, just say, "Hey, man, it's good to hear it again." But put that down in my notes. But but it do put me a few steps ahead of the game of not needing money. You see what I'm saying? And also being a Sigma male, we don't use material things anyway. We never use material things. We allow women, a lot of women approach me, to be honest with you. I'm not talking about no mango type shit. We know a mango gonna approach you because she want that check. She's not even approaching you, she's approaching the check. That's why you always hear brothers say in the Dominican Republic, don't matter how you look. You can be fat, ugly, big, tall, old, young. But to real women here, it matters how you look. You can have all the money in the world. She ain't gonna talk to you if she's not impressed, you know. And some men go the same way because that's a lot of times how I was able to bust certain moves with mangoes without paying. You see what I'm saying? Because of how I look. A mango will be like, oh my God, you're beautiful. That's how they say you're so pretty, you know. And they'll say something like that and be like, you can have your way with me and whatever you want, man, whatever, you know. So they'll, you know, it'll be a lot like that sometimes. So that's half the battle. The other half of the battle is just having the mouthpiece. Because, you know, your wordplay, I don't give a fuck how you look, to be honest with you. Your wordplay is what it is. But see, a lot of guys don't have the time, the patience. And that's okay, you know, because some guys don't want to sit here and talk. They want you to wham, bam, bam, bye. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's just what it is. They don't want to deal with the headache, some of the headache that I deal with now. I be having some problems, you know what I'm saying? With girls be wanting to stay around too long and they don't want to go nowhere. You know, they want to sit around and babysit the penis, you know what I'm saying? They want to babysit the penis and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it be stuff like that going on. So I have to wiggle my way out, you know. Or they want to grab some vases and bust me across my head with it because they think that somebody else can these fat lips on them, you know. Or they might want to get a knife and cut my goddamn, you know, my manhood off because they so strong and possessive over the game, you know what I'm talking about? So it's a flip side to it, and that's why I understand some guys would rather just not go through all that and just say wham bam thank you ma'am, you know what I mean? But my game's strong enough to the point to where, you know, I can maneuver and do what I do. Now, you know, it is management, damage control. I ain't gonna say damage control, but it's like management, you know. But Rod, the truth, you're right though. Most Dominican women, the reason why you always hear them say, or you hear somebody say, well, they gonna always have a Dominican man. Dominican man pretty. If you ugly as fuck, what make you think you gonna be the only guy she fuck with? She's a Latina. Latino woman like pretty shit. That's why the men here shave their eyebrows and shape them up and shit and be looking all goddamn extra fucking feminine and shit because the girls like that shit. That's why these shorts be way above their knees and all kind of shit be going on because that's what the girls see. They identify with that. That's what they like. It's different from our culture in America, you know. And really, the women in America like that shit too. You know, the women in America be looking at the Latino man like, damn, he pretty as fuck. God damn, you know, they like that shit. I get so many of my homegirls calling me from Atlanta. They be like, yo, bro, I'm gonna come visit you out there, man. Make sure you hook me up with one of them Latino, one of them Dominican men. Make sure he a boss though, you know what I'm saying? They always say that. Hook me up with Rico Suave, you know, hook me up with this smooth criminal, you know. And, you know, so in order to win the women over here, you got to be a smooth motherfucker. And that's why you always hear them say something like, you hear other men say something like, well, the Dominican woman gonna always have that Dominican man in the cut. Shit. But if you everything plus a bag of chips, you ain't got to worry about all that. You understand what I'm saying? Because she'll be so worried about you and what you doing. You know, anytime you got to worry about what the fuck she doing is a fucking problem. The game is fucking backwards for you. She should be worried about what the hell you doing. You understand what I'm saying? And if she's constantly worried about what the hell you doing, she ain't gonna have time for shit else. You understand what I'm saying? But if you worry about what the hell she doing and who she got on the side, then guess what? She got your ass like a motherfucker, man. She got you all wrapped around her fucking finger, man. And she doing what she need to do, cause she know how to move. You see what I'm saying? So I don't have to worry about, okay. I live here, so of course I don't have to worry about a lot of things that somebody who's traveling here, staying a week or two, or maybe a month, and then leave and go home have to worry about because that shit might play on your mind. You know, you got a highly sex driven woman with a fucking crazy libido, got to be fucked a lot, and then you leave and shit, and you thinking like, damn, what the fuck, man? Damn, And the way they do it, they could be so smooth with the shit. He could be in the bed right next to her. Goddamn, when you call, he just go in the bathroom, walk off, go the opposite. You tell her turn the lights on and turn the camera around. He just moving around all that shit. Like, okay, she paused in 1 second like she ain't hear you what, just to give him time to move. So I understand what you're going through. You know, I done played that guy before. Well, the ducking around the camera guy. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. I done played the ducking around the camera guy. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I get it. I understand. But even during my time when I was just traveling here, my first real like girlfriend here, she was in San Pedro. You know, well, no, well, San Pedro and Santo Domingo. And this was, a while ago. So I was the guy also visiting her, leaving and all that. But not one time I ever played with that shit in my mind, like who she can be or what this or what that. I was so smooth with my shit by how I post on Facebook. And motherfuckers that y'all that's on my Instagram now, a lot of you guys are. If you're on my WhatsApp, you see I make them jealous, goddamn. I know how to keep them worried about me. Cause I always post me with another girl. I go ahead and break that shit. Boom. I might not be posting me in a disrespectful way with another girl, but she gonna know that there's plenty of girls around. So that's what she need to be worried about. Not me worried about who around. No, 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 no. She need to be focused, looking in on me. She need to be writing me. I don't think you like me anymore. Well, you don't pay attention to me anymore. I'm like, yo, what you want me to do, baby? I'm sitting back, you know, you know, kicking shit. I might not even be doing nothing at all. But the thing about it is psychologically, it's a psychological game, man. You know what I'm saying? It's psychology, just knowing the other person. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. Factor relates. You want to keep them checking on you. Anytime there's a pause in that shit, it's a problem. Unless you just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it then. But you should never be, I ain't gonna say never jealous. You should strategically be jealous, but do it on your own terms. Like don't just be like uncontrollably emotionally fucking jealous and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, you should strategically be jealous. It's a strategy to that shit. Like maybe when she put on something pretty, you be like, damn, you looking good, girl. Like you compliment her, and then at the same time you be like, man, nah, I don't feel it. Nah, shout out. You ain't going out like that. Fuck that. Who you going with? You know, just kind of, it's kind of seductive jealousy and shit. Or say, one of my girls told me, she sent me a message. She said, I think I'm finna start going back to the gym. Now she fine as hell. I'm like, what the fuck. But she gonna say that because she see me training all these girls in the gym. She gonna say, I think I need to go back to the gym. In other words, she trying to put in my mind like, she gonna have her personal trainer, you know what I mean? So what I said was, I'm already there psychologically with her. You know, I said, well, yeah, I think you should, I think you look good now, but maybe don't let nobody train you. I'm your only fucking trainer, okay? And she bust out laughing. I said, don't, I'm dead ass. For she told me, well, we'll see how that go. And I said, no, ain't no fucking, we gonna see shit. Don't play with me. I'm your, so that made her, that was a strategic. She opened the door, I stepped right in that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who trained her. Cause she's still gonna be so worried about me to the point to where, and if a hell of a dude come through, and he's a hell of a dude, and he take a mind off me long enough to whatever, then I salute that motherfucker. Goddamn, you said that shit, cause it ain't mine. It's just my turn. Shit, but as long as it's my turn, I'm just gonna play it right. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna play the game how it's supposed to go. And see, a lot of you motherfuckers be slipping on y'all shit because y'all don't play the game how it's supposed to go. You start trying to change the game and rearrange the game and shit, and you end up getting fucked over in the process. and then you on fucking YouTube making a dumbass video about how not to trust these bitches and all this right here. Now, motherfucker, you don't trust your damn self. You and not trusting bitches ain't even supposed to be something we talking about any goddamn way. That's like you're not supposed to trust no fucking body, goddamn it, anyway. Not even your homeboy. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. But but you know, when you keep that shit smooth, keep that shit thorough, and like I said on my social media, I keep my shit live. Like even today, I'm posting it. You know, I take little snippets from the YouTube video, put it on my fucking status. She even post on her status and tag me and come on my status. You see what I'm saying? I might be, so anything, it just poetizing my presence. I might be in this fucking bed right here, this fucking prison looking wall behind me, just chilling the whole time making posters and shit. Goddamn, I'm creating my whole little facade. Goddamn, you understand what I'm saying? Well, now I'm getting text messages and shit. Whoa, what you doing? Hold this, or why you this, or why she so close? Or what okay, baby, calm down. It's okay. Calm down. I got enough dick for all y'all. Calm down. What the fuck? I was just playing. Girl. I was just fucking playing. Don't take that serious. I was just playing, but I still threw that shit out there, though. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's what I'm saying, man. So even when I was just traveling back and forth, y'all thought I got off topic. And I'm still here. My brain pretty good. I eat fish, and sometimes I eat the fish eyes. They say it's good for the brain. But anyway, um, so even when I was traveling back and forth here, when I was like shit, visiting for a week or two, going back to Atlanta, I come here have a mesmerizing time with my girl or my girls or whoever the fuck. Um, but I wouldn't make it all about them. I wouldn't just like, oh, it's just all about you. I'm traveling here, you know. No, I tell guys all the time, I got friends that come here. They be like, yeah, man, she got me locked in the house. Yeah, man, yeah, man, I can't go nowhere, man. I'm like, man, yeah, man, I'm in the fucking hotel. I'm in the villa. She just, she cooking for me. She doing this. I mean, everything, man. It's like she gonna get mad if I leave. Or I'm like, bro, bring your ass out the fucking house, man. Goddamn, meet me at such, man. Will they pull up or I won't pull up? Nah, bro, she really gonna start you. But what the fuck? But we don't bring your ass out the goddamn house, man. The fuck you mean she gonna get mad if you leave? Goddamn, what the fuck kind of shit is this? Goddamn, so then I have to break it down like, yo, bro, yeah, I understand that's the game she playing on you. She's just trying to make sure you not gonna give her investment to somebody else. That's the wrong type of female that be having on your team right there. Because if she start acting like that, she already showing the wrong. It ain't that much goddamn trying to keep me in the house shit going on like that. You know what I mean? So I have to help these brothers out and help them understand some shit. So, but you don't make it all about her. When you come visit this motherfucker, man, when you come visit, you show her a good time and all that right and say, hey, little baby, I got to go. I'll be back. And even when you with her, you show her, you hold her hand, show her a good time. This your girl now. I'm not saying be goddamn homo. No, show your girl like you love her or whatever the fuck you like her a lot. Got a strong infatuation with her. Do that shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Show a lot of love. Be up on her. But also leave a little space for mystery, questions. You see what I'm saying? Leave a little space for mystery and questions unless she's your fucking wife and you really trying to lock it all the way down with her. If that's the case, then okay. Then do what the fuck best for you. But if you just coming out here, you having a good time, and hold on now, nah. Now, if she your wife and you trying to lock all the way down, then you ain't gonna be just visiting her. You gonna come stay here. Y'all gonna arrange that shit in a way to where you got to really be up under her. Cause you got to mold her, groom her, train her, teach her how to cook some fucking goddamn collard greens and goddamn gotta teach her how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You understand what I'm saying? You got to show her your culture. Then you come in here studying her culture and shit. She got to learn how to make fried chicken, shake and bake style in the fucking oven. Goddamn. You understand what I'm saying? She got to understand that shit. So you got to really come. But I don't give a fuck how much you love her, how much y'all talking about being together and all that shit there. If you traveling back and fucking forth, then you need to leave an air of mystery and you here with her. You got to make her miss you. You got to make her, you got to turn the table. You got to control the dynamics. You got to make it to where you say, hold on, baby, I got to goddamn go handle some business in Santiago. Y'all might be in goddamn Puerto Plata. You might still be in fucking Puerto Plata, but you told her you going to Santiago just so you can just bust your moves. You know, you may want to scope out on her. You know what I mean? You never know what you might want to do, but you don't. My point is, you don't let her. You don't just make it all about her. 'Cause that's where you gonna fuck up at. Then when you fly back to out of the country, now you all fucked up because you don't invested so much and made everything all about her to the point to now she knows she got you because she had enough time to work her fucking voodoo and all her shit she got going on, and now she got you fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? Speaking of voodoo, we gonna talk about that shit because I see that shit everywhere around this motherfucker, and that's something we gonna touch up on. This is a rich fucking country. These motherfuckers out here got money. I'm talking about money. These little Dominican men you see around here talking about he gonna carry your bags for a couple of pesos. Motherfucker probably got more money than you. And that's facts. And we gonna get into that. See, we gonna talk about this shit for real. Goddamn, these motherfuckers paid out this bitch while y'all playing. Goddamn, thinking this shit a game. Goddamn, think, oh, this just a poor country. Man, fuck that. The building code might be poor. You know, the military might be dependent on America. But these motherfuckers out here paid, goddamn. Like it's a game. I done pulled up in front of plenty of little Dominican style homes and seen 2000 and fucking 21 Yukons and shit and fucking Range Rovers parked outside the front of them bitches. But then you go to the house, it's a tin roof. Come on, man. These folk got that bread, man. Anyway, that's another topic right there. But uh, but yeah, you definitely don't want to put all your eggs in one basket when you're traveling back and forth. You want to put a mystery around you, and you also want her asking you insecure ass questions and shit. Where you been? Where you going? Who you with? Why is this? Why is that? You want to make sure she's always asking them goddamn questions. Don't get too comfortable, and then you won't have to worry about who she fucking with. But then if you come out here and you stand a good amount of time like I am, you stand out here, you definitely got to worry about it. But you also got to keep the friction going a little bit. You got to keep friction going and shit. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got no friction going around this motherfucker, man. Everything get complacent. And and Latinas love fucking drama. They kind of just like African American women, just all women, shit. They love fucking drama. So you got to keep sometimes you can't keep that shit smooth selling a relationship with just smooth selling. I'm talking about everybody happy and quiet every goddamn day. Who the fuck wanna be in some shit like that? I'm not saying be toxic and full of drama. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is you gotta come in and goddamn snatch the covers off the bed every now and then. Throw that shit on the fucking floor. Where the fuck you been? You know what I'm saying? What you mean I ain't been here? Oh, okay, my bad, baby. You got to fucking show some crazy shit sometimes. Just to keep everybody on their toes, man. And that's when you stand here. I'm saying when you here, you got her in America. The thing is, y'all don't know how to keep these women when you get them. You use your check to get them. Then when you got them, that's all they see interest in is the check. But they got to get that excitement from somewhere else. They got to go get the excitement and the thrill of the chase. Women like to chase men too. Women love to chase men. You know, so once you got to keep her on her toes, man, or she gonna be tiptoeing somewhere else. You know, and that's the problem. That's how y'all get played for your visa. You get played for this. You get played for that. The motor concho, man. I hear that story like, oh man, she's sleeping with the motor concho, man. You know, and all that shit, that shit. You know, because you don't know how to appeal to the senses. You know, so like Rod the Truth said, you know, looks is a lot. But your mouthpiece is everything. You don't have to look good to have a mouthpiece, man. You don't have to be as pretty as I am to have a fucking mouthpiece. You see what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Get back to some of these questions. Blaze, what's going on, man? We out here, man. What's up, man? Oh yeah, speaking of Blaze and my guys, man. Nah, I'm just gonna let it pop up on y'all, man. I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna let it happen. But it's gonna be a very interesting week coming up soon. It's gonna be a nice week. TMI Santiago, what's going on with you, man? Glad to see you in the building. Appreciate that birthday drink, man. TMI threw me a nice ass birthday drink over at Bailey's. Bailey's again, y'all, is a nice ass spot to be at. Shaded by Jay say, how much are the monthly payments on a car there? It all depends, Shaded by Jay. And one thing I've been studying here, well, I've been studying all day, and I even spoke with one of my attorney friends. They recommend that you can lease just like in America, with a certain amount of mileages, and you can switch it out at the end of the year, keep switching the cars up. But everything is negotiable, and there's no room for negotiating for foreigners because they look at us like we're rich automatically. So the best thing to do is to have a Dominican. You go pick, you go shop, you find out what you want, but have a Dominican and go in there and make the deal. And when it come down to the last little bit in the deal, everything's secure. When it comes to the paperwork and all that signing, then you step in. But do not let them know if this didn't matter with nothing else, it matters with this. It matters when you finna buy something like tangible property, cars and shit like that. You want the Dominican to speak now. You may not need them for the food and the taxi and the fucking clothes and shit. But when it comes to something like this, you want a Dominican to go in there and speak. And in some cases, you may need a cosigner. In some cases, depending on what you really trying. You want a Benz or something? Depending on what you really want, sometimes you may need a cosigner just for being a foreigner. But you don't necessarily have to have an address here, necessarily, in certain cases. But if you have an address here, it's perfect. Like if you know a Dominican, you say, man, let me use your address for this car. That's perfect. But you don't have to have credit. You don't have to have a bank account here. You don't have to have a driver's license. Now, in certain cases, driving in the Dominican Republic past 30 days, depending on your visa, then you may they give you a foreigner driver's license where they give you a little, let's just say a certificate to say that you can drive beyond 30, 40, 50, 60, 90 days. You understand what I'm saying? Then when that time up, you got to go get it renewed or whatever. I don't know what that's why I wanted to wait before I talk about this, but I don't know what it takes to get one. Like, do you have to actually take a physical driver's test? Or, I don't understand. I don't know yet. But these are the things just roughly off the surface, what I've been studying and found out. What else? But yeah, but you don't have to be a residency or a citizen to, lease or either buy a car and make payments and get a loan from the bank. You don't have to be a citizen for that. Oh, yeah, so car notes, I mean, it just depends, I think most Dominicans, because you have a Dominican negotiate, they don't go no higher than 400 a month, I believe. They try to stay within the threes, especially you want something new, modern, you know, around about 300. I think the toughest thing to get is the insurance. Some people try to get the insurance first, and then the car buying part is super easy. The insurance part, that's when the whole little license certificate and want to make sure you have the driver's permit and all that start kicking in. You see what I'm saying? So, where we at now? Yeah, you gotta make the other girls jealous, make them go crazy. Yeah, you gotta let them know that there's always some potential, peeking in on them, making sure they doing what they supposed to be doing. You know, that's why a relationship is not necessary. You can both do what you want. Shaded by Jay, that's right. That's right. That's right. I agree. Um, yeah, that peanut butter and jelly sandwich, man. Hey, I'm gonna make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I'm gonna try to give it to a Dominican and see how they respond. Yeah. Shady by Jay said, laughing my ass off. Insecure questions never. Shady by Jay said, nah. She ain't finna ask no insecure ass questions, goddamn. Blaze say, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, he talking about, man, this coming week. Really, I've been trying to make sure that, man, listen, man. It's it's two parties going on. Right? I'm trying to figure out how can I be at both of them at the same time. Goddamn, this shit is crazy. Shit, one of them a mansion party in Sasua with my partners. Them, and it's going down. And then another one is in Boca Chica with my partners. Them, and it's going down. So I'm like, yo, God, and it's the same time, same day, same everything, man. Damn. Hey, yo, Blaze, we might just have to split it up, 3 and 3. 3 days one and 3 days at the other one, goddamn. We might just have to goddamn split it up, man. We might just have to split it up, cause man, you know what I'm saying. This right here is this right here is the only perk. I ain't gonna say it's a perk for living here. Well, it is a perk, but it could be a fucking pain in the ass too, man. Because, like I say, man, a lot of people, a lot of people don't understand when you live in here. You got some real responsibilities now. You got to be able to maintain. See, I got kids in America too. So you got to be able to maintain what's going on in the states and maintain out here. You got real responsibilities. So a lot of guys fly out here. Yeah, King, what's up, man? They in tourism, ball out, pop Cristal, Baltimore. We in, well, I mean, I'm in, hold on, bro. I'm just happy to see you, man. You know what I'm saying? Padme and Presidente. Thank you, brother. Yeah. All right, cool, man. I can't ball out with y'all motherfuckers when y'all just be come visiting and shit like that. I'm being 1,000. I ain't fucking flexing. No cap, goddamn. So y'all gotta understand that shit, goddamn. Y'all come out here, goddamn. Because when I used to come on vacation, or when I used to fly out here, then I'm spending. I want to have a good time. Fuck it, that's what it is. But shit, man, that's what it is. Oh, there go my guys right there. One of them just stepped in the building, man. Carlos Vargas. What up, King? What's the deal? You already know, man. I'm talking about Boca Chica, man. I'm talking about y'all motherfuckers flying in, man, and we having a good time. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what's popping, man. Um, Shaded by Jay said you can stay at one party for a couple of hours and go to the other party for the rest of the night. Shaded by Jay, these party 5 hours apart from each other. You know, so King stay in the trenches, you heard? Man, I'm talking about, man, man, you got me reminiscing now, boy. Look here, I gotta stop that shit. But yeah, though, so, but yeah, that's the perk about living here. You meet a lot of good people, man. And a lot of good people, especially you meet good people from your own country that you didn't even know existed. You see, you be like, damn, I got people this good in my country. Like, what the fuck? Like, you meet good motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I met a good brother from Atlanta. I said, God damn, I didn't even know, goddamn, what the fuck, So you meet good people from your own country. You meet good people from other countries. So that's the perk about living here. You meet a lot of good people, man. And you have a lot of fun. But it could be a pain in the ass living here, because especially if your mind ain't strong enough to discipline yourself, because you'll find yourself spending money trying to keep up with the Joneses. Your friends that's traveling the hill, you're trying to keep up with them. Then you got another group traveling, you're trying to keep up with them. You got another group coming, trying to keep up with them. You got another. Your ass will be burnt out quick. You know. You know. You'll be burnt out quick. Shade by Jay say, take me to the parties when I go. I'll make it to. Man, that girl that said she gonna make it to all goddamn 5, goddamn. Damn. Well, shit, no problem. Shit, that's shit. We be trying to make it. I mean, well, hell, I think we did good around my birthday week that time. You know what I mean? So we got to turn up this time also. We're gonna be in Boca Chica. You know, for sure. But we might have to maneuver around a little bit. You know, and but yeah, in the next few days though, before before the crew arrives, matter of fact, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to, man. I know I've been saying this for a minute, but I'm gonna try to give y'all at least 2 new locations for this channel. I'm gonna try to give you maybe La Romana, Bani. I'm gonna try to give you guys something, man. And maybe somewhere in another campo, somewhere deep in another campo. I gotta pick some mangoes anyway, cause one of my girls she wants some mangoes. So this mango season. So in certain places in the country, the mangoes are ripe, but in other places, the mangoes ain't ripe yet. So I think in the campo where I'm thinking about going, I'm gonna go pick some mangoes and stuff. And but yeah, man. So I'm gonna try to in the next couple of days before we start partying real hard. I'm gonna try to shoot to a couple of places, man. And try to show y'all some things, man. Then I gotta go back to Punta Cana because we got a family store out there now. But we got a family. It's not a Kamado, it's a restaurant. And so now that we have that established, they finishing up the painting, they putting it all together, doing all of that. We just got the stove, the oven, and all that put in now. We got the little heat. Damn, what you call that shit? You know the little clear box thing with the lights on and keep your food warm. You can see it all in there. We just got that. So I gotta go back down there and I'm gonna do a video with all that. And so yeah, let me see what's going on. Keen question: do your unicorns get down freaky with your other unicorns? Oh, no, no, they my unicorns don't get freaky with other unicorns. My other girls, um, under certain types of influence, would they? I don't know, but I don't introduce them to that type of lifestyle because unicorns unicorns are meant to be main girls, you know, and in that type of scenario, I don't think that'll turn out pretty good. Although I know you're wondering, like, well, damn, if your unicorns know each other, how are all of them your main girl if it's like that? I haven't committed myself to not one of them. That's the point. If I commit myself to one, I might as well cancel it because it it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? This is a Catholic country ran by the Pope. Goddamn nuns and shit. It's gonna be a fucking problem. So the way I do it psychologically is I haven't committed myself 100% to one of them. I've committed myself about 95% to all of them. So that's a whole package. Like you'll rarely see me going outside of my unicorns. Rarely. for any type of sexual attention or any type of date night or something. You'll rarely see that. And if you see one of my unicorns more than the other one at a certain time, it's because the other ones has responsibilities like schools and fucking. You see my one in Santo Domingo a lot because she's just a house cat. She just like to cook, clean, and just be around, and she do her thing. Have her little responsibilities, but that's just the way she is. The rest of them are more ambitious. They're more school for law, and the other one in school for the be a dentist, and that's the one. If y'all remember my video, the Afro Latina a long time ago, the little brown, darker one with the long hair, pretty. That's one of my unicorns. A lot of guys were asking about her. I just said, fuck it, I might well gonna, lock her on in. But it's her, and you seen the Bonnie. I kind of gave a little glimpse. But the one that I may go into the compo with the family, it's another one. So y'all will probably meet her soon. She's very, very, very cool, and she's very business oriented. She do all. I don't have to worry about paying for no nails, none of that shit. She do hair, nails, fucking makeup, everything. Goddamn, I mean, she do every fucking thing. So she be like, no, 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 no. Just get me the machine. I handle the rest. So she does everything, and I cap a percentage off that also. So good investment. Uh, so. But I have not. You rarely see me. I will rarely go outside of that. Birthday weekend, I kind of went outside of them, but it was my mangoes. I called up my mangoes, the mangoes that I'm familiar with, that I know that I've been kicking it with. You know what I mean? I didn't just go out there just picking shit. Now when I did, if I if I do hop out and do cold approaches, and or I respond to women who respond to me a certain way or react to me, and I take their numbers and stuff, I usually just put it in the archives. I put it in a little hostionary, in the hosiery. It's like a glossary, hostionary, like a dictionary. I can look up mango and break down the whole this. You see what I'm saying? So look, when I put them in the hosiery, in the archives, and they just sit there for a minute until something arises, like my homeboys are coming into town. So we need mangoes, unicorns, so I may have some questionable females. I don't know if she's mango or unicorn, just well, we don't know just yet. But my mind may say she this and that. You call her up, come on over here, we're gonna put her on the chopping block, see what's going on. So I always want to make sure I'm the guy that when people call, like I have what you need, like okay, I got it right here. Let me call, or let me call, let me see what's up. Speaking of having what you need, I think that'll be a good business to start too. Having someone to negotiate for car deals and house deals for people who want to buy houses and cars here. Just having someone local in place to be able to do that. That'll be a good thing. You have a consulting fee or something like that. But anyway, that's a little, see how my mind just turned everything into a system. I'm not saying that I'm the first one to think about it, goddamn. It's probably already done, goddamn, but I just thought about it. But yeah, so going back to the brother, I think they were Rock the Truth, yeah. When they Rock the Truth, they said that. Yeah, the Rock the Truth, yeah. So yeah, Rock the Truth, man. I rarely go outside of my 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 girls, man. And even mangoes, I call them my mangoes, and they my mangoes. They don't charge me. We don't. These is it's just what's going on. These girls that I'm cool with, and they have, and a lot of them have the potential. I know that they would leave the game for me. Like they would literally leave the streets. They would stop for me. They always throw it all up, throw up the proposition. But I just can't get past the mango part. I can't do it. Cause then I have to be a pimp again, you know. Cause then if I'm fucking with a mango like that, I got to go pimp mode now. Cause my mind ain't gonna be, you know. So I rather just be, you know, another type of way. So that's why I just keep them on my team and not go that route. But yeah, I rarely go outside of my what's familiar to me, and that gives my girls a sense of secure. You know, they feel like, okay, yeah, okay, he ain't that weak. You know, he got all us. You know, you know, but he ain't just gonna just keep adding on. Like some guys can have 3 girls and still be out here looking for more of them bitches and putting them all in the same category. You know, you can't do that. You're gonna spread yourself too thin, man. Your hair gonna be falling out and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be weak and shit. You know. All right, so where we at? Oh yeah, I agree with Shade about Jay. Pretty girls like pretty girls. So that's why I say under certain influence, man. I don't know what they'll do. You know. Carlos Vargas say, don't worry about none of that when you with us, King. We got you. All you gotta do is share some more wisdom, mangoes, unicorn. That's it. Well, shit. Say no more. Where we at? He said wisdom, mangoes, and unicorns. Yeah, I'm not. He said share all that shit. Hey, it is what it is. Where we at? Raw the Truth say, that's what's up. You got a whole team out there. Yeah, man. In different cities, man. I don't never. I rarely. I rarely have girls in the same city, but I got a lot of friends now. Also, now I got a whole lot of friends. I got my unicorn, my mangoes, and friends. You know, so I have to friend zone folks, man. All right, chilling, about to hit the gym, getting in Dominican already. Uh, um, you know the deal, Blaze. Iron sharpening iron. That's right. Raw the Truth say mangoes, deep throat, and get dick and stick every day. So I feel you. Oh yeah. The mangoes is I think I said this in the group chat. Matter of fact, I got a couple of guys right here. We know Blaze in the chat. Carlos Vargas is definitely in the lines then, so he can vouch for me when I say this, man. I literally just told these guys, man. I shared my experience. I said, listen, man, don't make the same mistake I made. Yeah. King Lockett made a mistake. Goddamn. The game goddamn spitter himself made a mistake. I wonder if one of them boys can repeat it right quick. But the mistake I made, I said, don't. Well, I done cleaned up the mistake now, but I said, do not get all fucking unicorns. Do not do that. Do not get all unicorns. That shit is a fucking headache sometimes. I just said that I think today, this morning. No, that was last night, I think. I don't know. Last night or today. They some fucking crybabies. You see what I'm saying? Some fucking crybabies. Do not get all unicorns, because if you get all unicorns, you're going to have a bunch of crying ass babies on your fucking hands. And sometimes you're going to need that mango. So, my brother hit me across the head, man. I was talking to him. I was like, God damn. She talking about why ain't this and blah blah blah. And then she talking about this. And he said, man, why the fuck you did? What going on? I said, man, I'm trying to goddamn, cause she keep down. And then now she texting me talking about, and they fucking all crying. She talking about I ain't seeing. I don't act like I used to act. She want the old king. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is the old king? Like, you know, I'm just saying all these fucking periods and cycles and shit. That's what it is. That's what it is. All these fucking menstrual cycles and shit. All must have hit around the same time. Because I was like, what the fuck going on? So my brother hit me across the head. He said, boom. He hit me across my shit. Boom. Through the telephone. He said, bruh, that's why your stupid ass shouldn't have all fucking unicorns. Goddamn, you supposed to have one unicorn and all mangoes. You got it backwards. You got all fucking unicorns. I said, damn. Why the fuck I ain't think of that shit? You got all fucking unicorns, and you know you should have one unicorn and all fucking mangoes, and the mangoes are your mangoes. So I said, okay. I mean, that's should have been common sense, right? Should have been common sense. Yeah, I know, man. It's like you had your main girl, but you got a bunch of hoes on the side. You know what I mean? Then your main girl, like, damn, you cheating on me with a hoe? Like, what the fuck? But she don't understand. Like, god damn, shawty, I can't do some of the shit I do with you that I do with them. But so yeah, so and it makes sense because unicorns are pretty dull at times and boring at times. Like, like my Santo Domingo girl. She's beautiful, fun. I take her out places, but she'd rather be in the house watching soap opera all fucking day. And it's not a problem. I think that's very good. I'd rather her be there than be walking around, goddamn, shaking her ass all in everybody's face. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather her be sitting her ass down looking at fucking Days of Our Lives Latina version. You see what I'm saying? So I am not complaining. I'm just saying. But yeah, guys, don't make the same mistake I made, man. I'm cleaning. I'm cleaning it up now. I mean, I still got all my unicorns, but I just put more on my caseload now. You know, now I gotta be a fucking therapist, a fucking counselor, a fucking doctor, a fucking daddy, a uncle and shit, brother, and a boyfriend and a fucking husband and shit. Cause I hear husband, boyfriend, girlfriends are married. It's a different culture. So it's a different culture. It's not like America. Bitches be like, I'm not finna be doing what a wife do, and I'm not your wife. You can't have the cow before you get the milk or some shit like that. However you go, you can't get the milk cow, whatever the fuck. Here, motherfucker, your ass married. Goddamn, that's why I say do not commit yet. You know, but yeah, don't make that mistake, guys. You wanna line up your mangoes. You want a unicorn or two goals. What are your main goals? Like money and not even on the if anything. Blake, I was finna say, man, Blaze can vouch for some shit, but I ain't gonna say that. But but yeah, man, yeah, with your main goals, your main goals, they reach in their own pockets and do stuff, But Mango, what Blaze can vouch for this. Mangoes paid their own taxes to come, chill. I was having some issues, but still, they paid their own taxes. But yeah, so where we at now? Let me get to where we at now. Carlos Vargas say, damn straight, y'all take notes. Well, Mike Moss, what's happening, bro? What's up with you, man? Glad to see you in the chat tonight, man. We just kicking shit right now. That's how we covered a few areas. Greg Marbury. Any more local investment tips, such as the laundromat video? Man, I got a local investment tip that is uh, that is already proven to work, and it works during the pandemic, and this shit is like a no-brainer. And if I say it to you, you're gonna say, however, it is something that I'm very much interested in. I am actually pursuing it as well, but I do want partners in this shit, man. Because I do not want necessarily my face to be the face of it, because I got trolls and shit trying to assassinate characters, and I don't want trolls to go and try to put bad reviews and shit just because they hate me so much. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just being smart as far as business wise. I'd rather someone else be the face. We can do it together. But I would rather just, you know, operate it and run it. But at the same time, you get my point, man. I don't need nobody going online with reviews and making shit look bad just because they hating on the motherfucker. But yeah, I want to talk more about it. If you want to talk more about this investment vehicle, this this it's proven to work, um, and it's working. Hit me in the Instagram, man. Number one KING underscore locket. Number one KING underscore locket. And you're looking at not only quick returns, but on the investment, but you're also looking at like maybe I talked about it in the group chat, so I know y'all guys know, but don't present it right here yet. We ain't gonna talk about it right here. But but you're definitely looking at like a few thousands a week or something like that. Even during the pandemic, you know. Let me just say, and I don't want to hint at it. Just hit me up in the IG and we'll talk about it running past you or whatever. But and then hell, you can even take it and do it yourself if you want to. But being that I'm here, I don't care. You can take it and do it yourself. But I don't want to put it out here on this platform because I don't want the secret admirers to know what my right hand is doing. You understand what I'm saying? Um, Also, being that I'm boots the ground here, you see what I'm saying? Uh, I can easily run stuff and manage stuff, and that's why I tell a lot of you guys, you want to utilize me, put me to work, go ahead, I'm here. Anything for the expat community and tourists and people who doing foreign business, that's what's happening. Um, but yeah, being that I'm here, I am offering myself up for as far as partnership goes. Operations, I handle everything, man. I take care of everything, make sure everything good, just handle everything that's supposed to be handled in person, whether it's no matter what it is. You see what I'm saying? So, um, um, and also, I let y'all, or you, or we take care of contracts, LLCs, and we run it from America and the DR. That's the best way to run your business. So you get the American benefits, you make the LLC in America, and you do business out here in the Dominican Republic. So now you're able to monopolize and capitalize off the system, both systems. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, so that's what it is. You know, so um, So yeah, so we definitely can talk business. Just hit me up on the IG again. That's number one KING underscore Lockett. That's all right. Yeah. Yeah, number one KING underscore Lockett IG, and we'll chop it up, man. You might be interested in going into that business, which I think is a no-brainer, and I think it yields a lot of benefits. So any of you guys, hit me up, man. Let's talk about it. This is something that can be multiple people can join in and definitely make it happen, but you can do this all over, and it's something that's going to be going on for a long time because supply and demand. You already know what it is, so let's get to it. Greg Marvin said, "Yo, King." Oh yeah, okay, we just answered that right now. Raw the Truth say shaded by Jada. Okay. King, am I lying? Are you lying about what, brother? I haven't been looking at the. Let me see what y'all got going on in here, man. Shaded by Jay, come on, Jay. Every girl got that in her. So, do you even do you act on it? I don't know. But yeah, Game Rover. How's Atlanta Lights restaurant? Does it rep ATL? I haven't been to Atlanta Lights, but you know, it ain't gonna be right if I don't step in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? So, oh, a lot of y'all remember my unicorn, the nurse, right? That's another one, Rob the Truth. I'll be hollering at her. She want to get on camera and say hey, so I'm gonna let her say hey. But yeah, Atlanta Lights. So I'll be in the area of it, and I'm gonna stop by Atlanta Lights, man, and critique it, man. It wouldn't be right if I don't go to Atlanta Lights, and see what's going on, man. Shout out to Atlanta Lights, man. Y'all support Atlanta Lights. Shaded by Jay said, I'm cooling. I'm not mad if you think a comment gonna put me in my feelings. You the one that's okay. Okay. Y'all flirting with each other again. Yeah, so yeah, man. So that's just what it is, man. Like I say, um, business out here, investment vehicles and business out here is always at an all-time high because, um, especially in this country, for some reason, the Dominican Republic is like still popping. Like even during the pandemic and lockdowns and stuff, the DR is popping. They're opening up clubs and pushing back curfews and all that good stuff when other places is locking down. So people are still coming to this place weekly, daily, and and they flying out here for all sorts of things, so yeah, man, Raw the Truth say, King, I can't wait to see that interview. Are you talking about Atlanta Lights? Are you talking about my nurse? So yeah, so yeah, I'm always looking out. The nurse, my favorite, she seemed mad cool. Oh yeah, she's definitely mad cool. She don't play the fucking radio. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, yeah, she stay kicking off in my ass. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. She stay at my throat. You know, she stay at my throat. So yeah, she definitely cool, man. And yeah, she got a little yeah. I ain't gonna even say nothing. I'm gonna let y'all see her when y'all see her. But yeah, um, but yeah, man. It's a lot of good investments out here, man. A lot of good things like that going on. But yeah, make sure y'all guys don't make the same mistake I made with all these unicorns, all right? And the spots, betting there, casinos, etc., bookings. Um, there are some spots betting. Um, like Envy got a little casino area in the back. I don't know if I should be saying that or not, um, but as far as casinos here, none of the casinos are open right now. Yeah, none of all the all over the country ain't no casino open right now, to my knowledge. And I've been to a lot of places. Even during this time, recent times, I've been to a lot of places, and it's a lot of stuff ain't open yet, as far as casino goes. See, yeah, ain't no casinos open right now, which might be a good thing. They trying to keep down their numbers, which their numbers doing pretty good. Shaded by Jay said, like, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel at $ KING 7414. That's the Cash App. $KING 7414. All right, man. We got any more questions on this thing, man? Do we have any more questions? Like I said again, let me recap. In the near future, which should be the next couple of days before we start partying so hard, because we're going to have like 7 days of partying, I believe, or 9 days, I think. We're going to have about 7 or 9 days of straight partying, so I might as well get my rest now. But what I'm going to try to do is in the near future, like the next couple of days, maybe starting tomorrow or maybe by Sunday, I'm gonna try to go off at La Romania, Bani, in one of these compos as well. I'm gonna try. All right, so I ain't making no promises, but I'm gonna try. At least something gonna shake. We're gonna do something. Something gonna shake though. Mr. Spacely say, when's the next yacht party? The next yacht party should be next week. This week coming. Well, it's like a private yacht party. It ain't open to the public really, you know. But yeah. Now, also speaking of yacht parties, I'm not saying a yacht party, but from this platform right here, we are trying to plan something annually that we'll throw and make it our event, you know. So that's coming soon. You know, I do know that my birthday, March 2nd, around that time, I do know that's going to be an annual celebrations for everybody to come through. Now, I don't know if I want to make it March 2nd or just make it for the month of March, but celebrate it the first Easter time, because Easter is a gap that's missing that 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 needs to be highlighted, because that's like one of the biggest times for the Dominicans. And I think that being that I based a lot of stuff on, you know, kicking it with the locals and stuff like that. I think that I would want to push the birthday party to a local celebration as well. So I may have the birthday celebration around Easter time, like Easter, to make it, you know, the birthday bash and the big other celebration where everybody, you can get more than just me when you come. You're getting the culture, you're getting, you know, the girls, you're getting everything. You know what I mean? So this will be my first Easter here, so I'm gonna see how that goes. Then if it goes like I think it's gonna go, then we're gonna start promoting and pushing it for next year. So, you know, so they give everybody a year to mark off on their calendar. This is where you're gonna be at next year at this time, and these are all the events that's gonna be going on. This is all the deposits and advancements and everything that take place for tickets and booking and all this stuff right there. So we'll have a successful, and shout out to my boy Greg Flip Flop. He did say he was gonna mentor me with this, because this would be like my first. You know, he do this thing. You know, he's like the staple of the shit. You know, so he did say he would mentor me with this and make sure that he support me and make sure that you know, everything is done correctly, so there won't be no mistakes and shit. So yeah, so we're gonna see what's going on. I appreciate the brother for that, because he could have just been like, nah, man, I got paradise life, fuck that shit. No, he said, nah, bro, we all gonna eat. Everybody gonna have a good time, man. So I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. You know. But yeah, you know, I ain't now one of them brothers that's too proud to ask. I mean, yo, bro, help me. I want to do something too. You know, I want in, goddamn it. You know. But yeah, so yeah, that's turning out. Something else with Rod, well, I think he just got on time out or some shit. Y'all done pissed off Shaded by Jason and put you in time out. Y'all can't piss the girl off with the ranch, man. Goddamn. I'm about to respond to one of his questions, and he ain't even hit the head. Goddamn. All right, so yeah, Rob the Truth said there's two ways to experience Sasur. He said one way is to experience Sasur the way everybody else experiences Sasur. He said the second way to experience Sasur is the way King Lockett experienced Sasur. Okay, speaking of that, I know I've been saying this a lot too. The King Lockett experience. We definitely, we definitely, we definitely, I think around April 15th, because one of the guys that's supposed to be came in, two of the guys that's supposed to be came in for the King Lockett experience. And it's crazy because one of them had put down and put money on rental cars and did all that shit. He didn't even show the fuck up. Like he didn't even. I don't know if he caught his flight. I just know the day before the flight, goddamn, he just was like, I can't make the flight. I was like, yo, you okay? And I ain't hear from him no more. I was like, God damn. So I was like, I don't know, man. Some people, well, it was his first time coming to the DR, so he probably got cold feet. So I don't know. So it's like these Dominicans got free money. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Anyway, um, so it was two guys supposed to be came in for the King Locket experience, and both of them just reneged. Goddamn. Um, I don't know if the trolls scared them or something. I don't know what the fuck was going on, goddamn. But now we have another guy coming April 15th for the King Locket experience, and he wanted, he broke down what he wanted to do. So we put it together. So we'll be in Sosua, and we'll be in Nagua and Samana. I think those three places will be. Sosua always gonna be on the list. Uh, so the King Locket experience, man. So that's what it's gonna be. He's coming in. He say, he really don't want no mangoes. He really just want a good girl to kick it with. So I'm locking in a good girl that I can just know where you can just lock in with, kick it with, show her a good time, stuff like that, and try to hopefully get it to where they can build with each other prior to coming. Because like a whole month or so, he able to build with her and create some type of understanding with her, versus a mango. That's gonna be just he ha 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 ha, and then she want the check. That's all she want, you know. But yeah, so that's gonna be. So I'm gonna try to get as much footage as possible so that I can start marketing the King Locket experience because the brother was right. Although he's in timeout for agging with Shady by Jade, that part was right. It is two ways to experience this place, man. My way and the normal way. My way, you definitely better come prepared, goddamn, because it's definitely a good time, man. Because, I be in the culture, you know, and you definitely gonna be in the culture, you know. You might be camping some goddamn well, you never fucking know, goddamn. Yeah, it might be burning marshmallows on the fire, goddamn. You don't know, never know fucking with me. And then the thing about the King Locket experience, sometimes it's freestyle. You just might be in the fucking cave or some shit, in a natural river, and we might just have to go run down some natural Pocahontas in the fucking jungle and shit, goddamn, some new shit, goddamn. You just never know. All right, but but yeah, um, damn, it was something else I was about to say. What I was just saying that let's get back to this right here. Brown Chaps and King Locket, you are right on dealing with respect and best interest. If a man pull you to the side and drop wisdom and knowledge in your mind and spirit, that is a man who respects you. Yeah, most definitely. And that goes back to what Shaded by Jade said, talk about as far as when a person have your best interests at heart, how should they represent you? That's a prime example of what you said, brother. Anytime somebody's always pulling your coattail and trying to drop something on your mind to help you expand and be a better person, that is a person that has your best interests at heart, and they're showing it, and they're representing you in that in such a matter. That's good. That's what it is. That's absolutely right, bro. On point. Um, where we at? Where we at? But yeah, so yeah, so it's definitely gonna be a a wonderful time, man. So I hope this brother show up for the King Locket experience, man. So we can get that ball rolling real good, So that's what it is. Um, Again, that IG is number one KING 7414. Thank you. It took me a long time to learn that. Yeah, it take men a long time to learn that and grasp it because we have such a egotistical nature A man can't tell us nothing. Like, for instance, you see me personal fitness training in the gym, but you see me training girls all the time, right? I can walk up to a guy and try to demonstrate the correct form for the maximum benefit of what he trying to get. He might be working on his chest. His form might be wrong. I might just try, hey, bro, man, oh no, I gotta do. I'm like, all right, fuck it, okay, whatever, goddamn. Let him have it, goddamn. You know what I mean? Because we, you know, at that moment, I have his best interests at heart, no matter why. But at that moment, I do. You know, maybe I want him to be a client or whatever. But at that moment, I have his best interests at heart. But as men, we can't accept that. We don't. We have to learn that it's actually growth and maturity to be able to receive wise words from another man or instructions from another man. You know, you know, and 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 and, and that's like the difference between the content that I'm starting to go into now, the sigma male and alpha male. You know, the sigma male is more powerful than the alpha male because the sigma male will rather the alpha male run the show, while the sigma male influence the entire show and is capable of running the show as well, but would prefer the alpha. You know, the alpha wouldn't necessarily listen, but the sigma would. You know, even to the followers. You know, so it take growth and maturity to be able to take instructions from another man. You know, you know. But yeah, definitely take that. Appreciate it, Shaded by Jay, man. I appreciate it. You know, appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's 10 o'clock. I don't know if I'm gonna hit the gym tomorrow. I might take tomorrow off. Um, Man, I've been in that gym every day, twice a day. I go mornings and nights, every day. And I go in there and tear that motherfucker down, man. But I think I need to take me a break, let my body rest this for like tomorrow. Although I'm off Sunday, but I think tomorrow I'm gonna be off as well, man. Or I might just go in there in the morning around noontime. Oh, I can't let the girls down, man. The girls, that's the only thing, man. And see, that's why, that's why I didn't wanna, that's why I didn't wanna go into this training thing because, because I didn't wanna get attached. I didn't want to get attached to the people like that. You see what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that because now it's like I don't want to go to, I don't want to travel to like another place in this country like Bani because then I'm gonna be letting the people down I'm training. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's like when I was in Sasua, man, they was calling me every day like, yo, are you gonna train me? Where you at? Why you're not here? Like, you letting us down, you know? So I'm like, damn, that's the only thing, man. That's why I didn't want to do this shit. I was like, nah, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it because then I'm going to become a part of them. And then I know that I can't give them all my time like that. You know, I got to move around and, you know, do things and stuff, man. You know, I'm not living that type of lifestyle right now, you know, when I'm just training in the gym. Like, it's my livelihood. Like, I do it for free. Like, I'm like, it's for free. So the things that I'm teaching you, just keep fucking doing it, you know. You can call me. We could do it on video chat. But I got to move, you know. And then when I went back into the gym with them, you know, a couple of them was mad. You know, they standing with their other trainer, mugging me. But, like we had like a breakup or some shit, you know. But that's the only thing. Like, if I call them tomorrow and say, hey man, I'm going to Bani, I'm going to La Romana, They gonna be mad as shit. Like, yo, what the fuck? Who gonna train us? I'm like, shit, I don't fucking know, but I'll be back, you know. And then I have to come back, you know. So that's the only thing, man. So that's the only thing about it. I enjoy the people. I enjoy, being accepted, and I, you know, I'm glad that a trade that I have actually needed, wanted, and appreciated. Something that I brought from America. Shit, I learned how to train while in prison. Something I brought from prison, and that shit works out here too. So 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 yeah, man. It made me feel good. Know that I can walk into a gym with nothing but competition and look good enough for somebody else to say, "Hey, can you just train me? Are you a fighter? Can you do this?" So that's a good thing. That's why I say, man, keep yourself up. Keep yourself up, man, because that's half your battle right there. A man that looks good, dressed nice, smell good, breath smell good, teeth clean, your face sharp, grooming. You ain't got all this little boy shit going on, like wild ass mohawks and shit. No disrespect, but I'm just saying, like, head up, chest out, eyes straight forward, you firm, man. That's half your battle. Half your battle gone. That's it. The only thing you got to do now is just don't open your mouth that much. You good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm holding. I don't did some crazy shit. I'm holding this girl phone in my hand, and I'm just flopping the phone around in my hand. I done made they can send messages out to motherfuckers. Damn. Now I'm deleting these bitches. I'm all on her WhatsApp. You know. You know. That's a king right there. That's me right there. Look. I'm texting motherfuckers on her phone. My bad. I'm just playing with the phone. I had my notes. That's the reason why I had a phone in the first place, because the questions y'all asked me on the post I made, I had put them in note form, like you see Shaded by Jade right there. You see everybody. So I had to screenshot it and put it in her phone so I can look at it. And I done started texting motherfuckers. Now I don't go through. I don't search phones and shit. Now. I know y'all thinking like, bro, what you doing with her phone? What you doing searching her shit? Let me move around right quick, but I don't want to show the background. So let me keep my face in the camera like this while I move around, cause I gotta get to the charger, but I don't want y'all to see the background, cause everything ain't all appropriate. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to get flat and shit. Goddamn. There we go. Okay. Let me do it like this. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Hold on right quick like that. Oh, hold on, man. Be quiet with all that shit. Damn. All right, let me move around a little bit, Can't knock it all. We got some shit going on. Oh, goddamn, Raw Truth, you back. Welcome back. Welcome back, bro. Glad to have you back. God damn. But yeah, I'm in the capital area. I'm in the capital. Glad to have you back, brother. Yeah, I'm in the capital, man. You see the bed frame. Yeah. But I had to do some rearranging. You know, I gotta be careful with how I present stuff in the camera now, cause you know some of my unicorns on my ass right now, but they at my throat. So. But speaking of, um, when I went to Sasua, it was so much love, man. Where Blaze at? Blaze will tell you, man. How many times I got out the car to hug motherfuckers and mamas and unicorns and grandmamas and shit all out in the streets and shit. You know what I'm saying? The homies and it was nothing but love and Sasua, man. That's why I say, man, it's the normal way and it's the King Locket way. It was nothing but love out there. It's nothing but love out. Yeah, raw the truth, man. You gotta you gotta keep that thing under control, man. And I hadn't responded to one of your questions when I realized you was gone. I said, "Oh shit," but it's all good, bro. Hey, shit, it is what it is. And I don't have to question it. So I definitely don't have to question it. When I saw you was gone for a minute, I didn't question nothing because I felt like it is what it is, man. But but you back, so that's what's up. Um, but it was so much love in Sasua, man. So much love from the ground up, from the clouds down. Goddamn, you know what I'm talking about, man. It was like, where you been? You getting big? Oh my God, you getting fat? What's up? What's happening? Why you this here? So it was a whole lot of love, man. And that's why I try to give back. Like one of the girls told me the other day, she said, "Hey King, um, I really want you to coach me. They call personal training and coaching. I really want you to coach me. Uh, I see your videos and shit." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, no problem." I said, "When can you come in the gym?" You know what I mean? She was like, told me her work schedule and stuff like that. So she was like, "But I really want to pay you to coach me." So I said, "Nah, I can't charge you to coach me, man. I don't even know how to charge you. Like, what I'm supposed to do? Charge you a peso or what if I don't know?" Uh, so I said, "Nah, I don't charge here in the Dominican Republic. I just do it because I'm in the gym anyway. I'm gonna work out. So just come join me. And if I see potential in you and I see you're really serious, then I'll put my focus in you. Like I go to the gym like at 7 o'clock in the morning. I might not be able to work out myself till like 11 o'clock in the morning, close to noon time. Then I go ahead and bust my shit. Then I dip. You know what I mean? So I be there from 7 and all that time with people in the gym, like different people, or groups of people. I don't record everybody. The ones who I pay close attention to, I record them. You know what I mean? Uh, because that's just the deal. I'm training you for free. You're gonna get on my camera, and that's what it is. But everybody else, I might just hit and miss them. Train them here and there, or they might just come join me. Um, but that's my way of giving back right now. I feel like that's my way of giving back to the DR. Giving back to life in general, to the universe. Just helping people change their lives and feel good about themselves. Uh, you know, go at home a better person. Fit into that dress like they want to, home put on that suit like you want to. All right, what we at? Shit about Dre said, "Oh, good heart, don't let the girls down." Nah, I don't want to let them down, man. You know, it's weird to say this, but it's true. It's like, when you're a foreigner here, well, let me say this right here. When you are an American here, all right, so you could be any type of foreigner, Haitian, or anything. You're not gonna have the status that you have if you are here an American. So having that type of status here in this country is an image and a legacy to withhold and keep. You understand what I'm saying? So you got an image to withhold. So you want to represent. I have to represent American man to the best of my abilities. If I'm gonna be a dog ass nigga, if I'm gonna be fucked up, if I'm gonna be the brightest tool in the toolbox, if I'm gonna be the hero, whatever it is, these people a lot of times I am their first encounter of an American man. So when they see a lot of these people I'm around, I'm the first American they done actually been around, and they, that's not on TV. So they ask me questions like, "You a football player? I mean, you're big. Are you a basketball player?" I might say, "Yeah, I play football." Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm Michael Vick. Goddamn, I'm fucking Julio Jones. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, goddamn. But anyway, no, I'm just playing. But they so the way I carry and conduct myself, that would affect their mental, their psyche. That would fuck them up or make them the best person in the world. A lot of people look up to America as the hero. Like a lot of these people don't understand. Like they be like, "Yo, why you here?" I say, "Cause my country is no fucking good. That's why I'm here." They might be like, "No, man, what the fuck you mean, man? We love your country." I be like, "Have you seen the news lately? Like, what the fuck? Man, I love the benefits of my country, but these are some fucked up individuals, goddamn. So, but they don't get it. So a lot of people look up to America as being the hero, which is true. American, no matter how I feel about it, I'm fucking American, so I can talk how I want to talk. You can't get rid of me. I'm a fucking natural born to the land citizen, goddamn. So you can't get rid of me. You know what I'm saying? So I can talk bad about my own house if I fucking want to. That's my fucking house. Like if a Dominican talk bad about the DR, that don't mean I'm gonna join them. I'm not gonna say, "Yeah, man, this shit." I'm glad, this is your shit. I mean, you can say what you want to say, but I can talk about America the way I want to, cause it's my shit, goddamn. And my folks built that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people, no matter what I say, America's like the greatest country on the fucking planet. Let's be real. Uh, but if I'm here acting a donkey, I'm fucking people heads up. Like they like, what the fuck kind of shit is? I can give a bad impression or a good impression. I can leave a bad impression or a good impression of our nation, of America. So I always try to give a good impression and leave a good impression. That's why if I'm coming training people, whatever I'm doing for the people, it's for the people. Because that's just making Americans look good. They'll always say that one American guy came in, that's how I got my six pack. Yeah, man. He came and trained the fuck out of me, man, for 3 weeks. You know, uh, uh, inspire someone else to become a trainer. But then I became a trainer because, man, I met this one guy, man, he from the United States. He came through, man. He got down, this is the impression he left, man. So this is what I'm doing, man. So that's why I always try to, give back something because that's enough to change lives, man. And these trainers here makes money in their world, just like in America. When I was training in Atlanta, I made fucking money. Like I was killing the game, man. I was killing it. I made fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Trainers make money. But here with this economy here, the trainers here make money according to the that's something else I want to touch up on while I was on here. Shit about Jay said, I don't know what y'all people be waiting for to start y'all business. I don't know what y'all people be waiting for to start y'all business. Raw the truth say, that's what's up. Everybody trying to get right for the summer. Yeah, they trying to get right for Easter here. A lot of the Dominicans are trying to get right for Easter. I heard that every beach in this country is gonna be turned the fuck up. I don't. That's why I say I want to have an annual party around that time. But they getting right for that summer too. But it's summer all the time here. But Easter, it's something about that Easter. It's gonna be my first Easter, so I will be documenting. Okay, AK Born Again say, continue evolving, my G. Proud of you. Many blessings. Yes, man. Yes, man. And soon I'm gonna go in depth with the testimony, man. It's like I think the testimony. If I really just get all into it, man, it could definitely break the internet. You know what I'm saying? If I really just get down and dirty into the testimony, man, it's definitely book book writing ready. You know, so we're gonna definitely get into that. But right now, I'm still creating the story, so uh, I have to I have to establish a certain amount of success before I can start boasting in the testimony. You know what I'm saying? So it's just my personal preference. You know what I'm saying? I just rather become, you know, successful. And once I'm, because I'm not successful yet. So once I'm successful, you know, then I'll start going a little deeper into the testimony. All right. What I did was just made some rearrangements in my life in order to become successful on the road that I'm on much rapidly than the road I was on. That's all I did. I just had to make some adjustments. Nelly in this video, and I'm gonna make a video to where I'm really going into it in depth. Voodoo, voodoo. Now I covered a lot of stuff. I got that fan on, that's why my nose kind of seems like it's getting stopped up. I may need to dust it or something. But voodoo, voodoo. Humble one bumble way, you know what Chucky was saying over the body, give me your soul, I beg of you. Voodoo. Now, I study many walks of life. I've studied voodoo not because I'm interested in voodoo, but because I wanted to be able to identify it if I ever saw it, goddamn it. You see what I'm saying? No matter if you say you're Christian or whatever the fuck and you don't believe in that shit, that shit exists, goddamn. And a lot of Bible shit is voodoo. You know, putting the blood over the doorpost and cutting the head of the lamb and the blood. All that shit in the Bible voodoo too, goddamn it. It's all about how you doing it. Alright? But my whole point, I mean, sacrificing your son to die on the cross and the blood and we eat voodoo. Drinking the red wine, that's the blood, and eating the bread is the body. You eating bodies and drinking blood, fucking voodoo. But anyway, the reason I'm bringing it up is because here in the Republic of Dominicana, that shit is running rampantly around this motherfucker. You would not notice this shit at all visiting on vacation. No. Listen, man. I done seen some shit and it happens all around me. I'm like, that if I didn't have the eye to see this shit, if I didn't have the intellect, the wisdom to notice this shit, then I'll be blind. I'll probably wrapped up somewhere around this motherfucker, goddamn, chirping and shit like a fucking chicken out of Debo pigeon coop, goddamn. Shout out to Ice Cube, though, for the movie Friday. But we gonna talk about that. We're definitely gonna talk about that. I think I'm gonna make a compacted video. I ain't gonna go live. I'm just gonna compact the video and just put it out because that's something to talk about. And it's a lot of money. I said it earlier. I'm saying it again. It's a lot of money in this country. It's a lot of money in this country, y'all. It's millions on top of billions in this fucking country. I'm talking about among the people. I'm not talking about government shit. I'm talking about the Dominican people. Do you know how many young boys I see around here pushing bit by the Benzes? Do you know how many girls I see around here pushing Rovers and shit new? Theirs? Do you know how many nice ass fucking houses and shit that's Dominican style though? All up through this shit, these folks got refrigerators, freezers, neighbors' freezers and refrigerators stacked with all kind of beef food and shit eat for that. Man, I done been in Dominican houses where they tell me, don't even worry about, don't touch, don't spend, don't nothing. and I get stuffed like a fucking stuffed animal. Unlimited, unlimited, everything. These folks ain't playing when it come to that voodoo shit. Do you know how many millionaires on the low around this motherfucker that don't nobody know? They're not worldwide, but they fucking, I'm talking about US dollar millionaire, and I'm talking about the Dominican millionaire. USD millionaires. These are facts, man. And I'm gonna have the Dominicans tell you. I'm gonna sit down with the Dominicans and let them tell you about this shit. Cause they tell me and show me. And cause I was asking questions like, man, yo, if you own this land, you own this shit, no taxes, no nothing. You got this nice ass SUVs, 5 fucking SUVs parked all in the front. I see how you get your money. Some shit I can talk about, some shit I would never talk about. But then that'll be dry snitching. You know, I see what's going on, man. How y'all got done? What the fuck? What are you doing with your money? The shit just stacked up. Like, there's so many that don't even want to leave this. That's why I always said, it's Dominicans don't even want to leave this country, to be honest with you. They might want their children to go to school somewhere else, but most of them don't want to leave here. This why it is designed for you to come here and spend money. It is designed for you to freely want to give. This shit is crazy, man. It's designed. Remember I said this right here, guys. I said this in one of the other videos. I said, watch out for the people who have the US dollar in the back of their phones, like in their phone covering or in their wallet or some shit. You'll see a $2 bill, a $1 bill, a $5 bill, $10. You be like, why you got these? Don't you need this money? Why is it in the phone? Like, $10 bills, that's like 500 pesos. Like, what the fuck you doing? You know, like, watch it, and you're gonna see all your mangoes and Sasur. They're gonna have that. That's like guaranteed. Damn, I got the word. Saint Marian. Saint Marian. That's the Latina god. The Dominic. Then they got Dominic. They got the Dominican god. She's a goddess. Yes. I'm gonna give y'all that report. And nah, y'all remember when I was in the Campo, and and I was sitting in that yard I was in that had all the different fruits and shit. Did you really look at the yard? Did you really just look at the yard? It looked like some shit out of a scary movie. And it is some out of a scary movie. That's why I couldn't sleep there. I was like, nah, I'll sleep somewhere else. But anyway, and I never seen a real witch. Listen to what I'm saying though. I never seen a real witch until I came here. Alright? And what I mean by a real witch, I'm talking about the cat on the end of the broom and she's sitting on that shit riding over the moon. Think I'm talking about some nursery rhyme shit if you want to. I'm talking about the broom, the cat. The only thing I didn't see was her ride literally fly over the moon. But I see the broom, the way the broom made with the little straw sticks and shit, with the cat sitting on the end of that motherfucker. Dead ass serious, man. And she fanning the, man, I got a video of that shit. I'm gonna put it in one of my videos. But I never wanted to post it because I didn't want the people to be upset. But I'm gonna ask for permission. And I'm gonna post that shit. I just didn't want the family to be a certain type of way because I exposed some shit. See, I hear a lot of people making comments like, damn, can you be exposed? I expose what they want me to expose. I never expose what you don't see. As much as I be in Sasua, YouTube, and all this shit, you never hear me get into it, motherfuckers, about what I post. Goddamn, because I always know what the fuck I'm doing. But I don't post what I feel like I'm not supposed to post. But I'm gonna ask, cause I got the video. I recorded. I had to. I seen the fire burning. It was the fire burning. It was the hair sticking out. It was the old lady. She had the fucking broom. The cat at the end of that shit. She brought the cat off. She went to fan that shit. I said, boy, she's a fucking witch. I just stood there like this. I said, boy, she's a witch. I said, boy, she doing that abracadabra shit. Come to find out, they got altars all around me. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Damn. Seduction at its finest. And it ain't to hurt nobody. It ain't to hurt nobody, but it is to get your fucking money though. And to seduce your ass. And they keep that pussy tight. And they keep the prettiness going on, the youthful. It is some sexy shit though, but it's just real. So we gonna make a video about that. I'm letting you know now. You know, voodoo in the Dominican Republic, it goes deep out here. You think Haiti was bad? No, this shit is bad. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's bad like that because from my studies, magic and voodoo, it's all about the intentions. And I say this because, oh, I hear your pastor, Pastor Pope chopping. All y'all holier than thou people probably say, oh shit, King locking off in the unsubscribe right now. What the fuck you mean, man? Goddamn. This is what I mean right here. To make somebody fall in love with me, or to you, or to defy nature, or to go against nature, abracadabra using hair to tie around a doll and you stab the doll and they die. That shit is wicked as fuck, alright? But if you get shot and you about to die, and I healed you, and you live, is that evil? If you break your fucking arm, and I heal your arm, and you can use your arm again, or you got some sick disease, and I create some potion out of herbs, something out the ground, some leaves and some other shit, and create this potion, and you drink it, and all of a sudden the disease gone. Isn't that what? And that's medicine, and that's Tylenol and ibuprofen, and all of these medicines are all witchcraft, potions and shit that motherfuckers created from nature. That's basically what witchcraft is. Now, voodoo is more so of a spiritual thing. Now, I'm sorry to get off into this, but I just wanted to highlight your awareness, open up your awareness a little more, because we're gonna get into it. Because you travel here, and you travel to the Caribbean, and you travel to other countries, and you need to be able to see shit and say, I remember King talked about this shit, man, boy, that she got them dollars on her shit. That don't mean get scared of and run out the building, but you know that she definitely coming for your pockets. You can believe that, goddamn. And you probably, and she probably ain't gonna ask. You just gonna want to give it to her. You just gonna like, damn, for some reason I like this girl, man. She's a fucking mango now. And this is real. I know it sounds funny, but I see a lot of guys do this. She's a fucking mango. But I see guys like, man, I don't know, man. I think I want to marry her, man. I think she's just something about her, man. I mean, hey, King, I think she could be a unicorn. What you think? And I'd be like, um, no. She just ate a homeboy ass the other day. I don't think she can be a unicorn after that. But, you know, I mean, she can brush her teeth, but, you know, I don't think she's finished eating ass. I mean, but anyway, um, but that's how that shit work on you. You get wrapped up in they little shit. But we gonna reveal it. I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna cite my sources. We gonna dig this shit up, and I'm gonna present that shit. I might pay somebody to edit the damn video. You know, I don't do no editing. This shit might be some real editing shit, like a narrator and every goddamn thing. Like I might have somebody else holding the camera. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put thought into this. You know, but yeah, man, it gets real. It gets real out here, man. That voodoo shit real, and there's some witches out here. A lot of these grandmamas are witches, great grandmamas and shit, aunties and shit, they witches. You'll notice when you see them. I want like that. They eating chicken feet and shit. When I grab my plate and I look in and see chicken feet, just I said, damn. I mean, I don't want to think like that, but god damn, Charlotte, why y'all gave me the chicken? I'm an American man. Don't give me the chicken feet. You don't want to. That's the quickest way I'm gonna break up with your ass. Give me that chicken feet. We breaking up. The chicken head, we breaking up. Chicken neck, we breaking the fuck up. Give me the breasts, the thighs, and the fucking and the legs and the wings. You know, that's what you give me, okay? Don't give me the neck, the feet, and the fucking head and shit. Don't do that. We gonna break up. We're not talking. But but yeah, man, it's real. So we definitely gonna get into all that, man. You know, hopefully this live right here covered a lot of different topics, man. You know, but we definitely gonna get into that, man. Well, now don't be spooked, cause like I say, I don't know if I can't say I'm immune to it, but I've caught women throughout my lifetime trying to hits me, and I literally caught it in the act. That's another story. So that's what made me start really studying it. Now, I don't know how I would be or where I would be if I'm living so deep into the culture the way I am and not being aware of my surroundings. Maybe I'll be, who knows, a different person, you know. Um, Maybe I won't be on YouTube because there's a lot of brothers that came here, right? And I always said that it wasn't gonna be me. Even though I like the culture. I like the see. I'm the type that I have a penthouse, but then I also have a local Dominican little spot too. I have two spots. You see what I'm saying? I'm one of them type of people. But I have my luxury I go to, but I also have my humble cold water shit that I go to too. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm always, you know, I'm a Pisces by nature, so you know, I'm the culmination of all signs, and I be wanna blend in, be a part of, and absorb my surroundings. You know, I get a lot of that, so sometimes I have to isolate myself and recharge myself because I absorb so much around me. Now, 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 hold on. That's probably why I can't get away from my unicorns. That's probably why you heard me say, "Oh shit." That's probably why you heard me say, "I don't really date outside of my unicorns. I don't really even want to pursue anybody outside." And that's probably why I say I don't want to go back to America and date nobody. They probably got my. No, let me stop. Probably got my. Yeah, come on here, brother. We can make some good, strong little African babies out of your ass. Come here, goddamn. African American babies and shit. You know, the babies automatically get the citizenship. Automatically, goddamn. Come on, we gonna goddamn guarantee this shit. Come here. But anyway, now let me stop joking. But but there are some brothers here, and I always said this now. Although I like the culture and I like to live Dominican sometimes, but I always said it's no way in hell I'm not gonna live to American standards. Like I need hot water, I need cold water, I need purified water, I need carpet on my floor, goddamn, in certain places. I need, you know, it's just certain things I need being an American, you know what I mean? I need the cushion seats on the toilet, you know, when I sit down, I don't want to just sit on no hard shit. You know, I need a tub I can put bubbles in sometimes, you know, because, you know, there's really no tubs around this motherfucker. They all got showers. They rarely sit in the water unless they go into the river or the ocean. That's why you hear them say they bathe in the ocean. 'Cause that's where they sit down in and really soak. But, um, but there are a lot of men here who are expats, Americans and from somewhere else, that actually dumbed it all the way down to village style. and they are more Dominican than a Dominican, meaning they just like extremists, like they onto my straw house, goddamn, just blow that shit down. They gonna fly off some goddamn well, like they might got a drop dead gorgeous wife with goddamn 10 children running around, and they all eating one big chicken and fucking beans and rice, goddamn. I'm to my dumb nah. Them motherfuckers got that thing put to them. You know what I'm saying? They ride motor controls and working typical Dominican, like giving you a ride from the fucking Kamado to the fucking barrio, like American fucking men, like dumbed it all the way down, goddamn, like flat to the floor type of ant type of shit, and happy as fuck about it. I always said that'll never be me. That'll never be fucking me. You see what I'm saying? So, um, but I'm saying that to say like Raw the Truth say he was scared, or somebody said that yeah he spooked. No reason to be spooked. It's just being aware, and that's why I'm dropping this content. I meant to do it a long time ago. I meant to do it when y'all saw me in the compo that time. That's when I was gonna do it. But and so much was going on during that time, man. So I couldn't get around to it, but it's definitely coming. That's why we make these type of videos so you'll be aware and you'll know what's going on, and you won't have to be spooked. But you got to understand that shit is around you. Like that shit is in the USA too, and that shit is in the religious institutions in the USA too. It's in the church, it's in the Bible, it's in they use the fucking Bible. Matter of fact, everybody that do fucking voodoo is die hard ass fucking religious ass motherfucking people, whether it's Catholic, Christian, or whatever the fuck. They all are. Trust me. You're not gonna hear a Satanist say he doing fucking voodoo. Sometimes you gonna they be them fucking religious motherfuckers. I'm not saying that a Satanist don't do it, but I'm just saying you're not gonna. That's you know, it's the least suspected motherfuckers. What you have to do is just raise your dad, and that's what I'm looking for. Raise your awareness. Once you raise your awareness, then you're good. You know. So that's what I'm trying to do. Help you raise your awareness about this place, because this place is full of it. It's full of it, and even and somebody who else is real knowledgeable on it. My unicorn Santo Domingo. She definitely knowledgeable about it. She knowledgeable. She breaks down a lot of shit. You know, when you have the Dominicans that went to school and they have education, they're very knowledgeable, and they can school you on a lot of shit. So we're gonna talk about it. And, you know, and sometimes they try to act like they don't know, but it's impossible to be Dominican and don't know about voodoo. That's like impossible. You got a Dominican, they say they don't know, they lying to your ass. Because grandma and them own that shit for decades. Maybe a century, maybe a couple of centuries ahead of them. So you got to understand that when you hear people in our country say something like, "Oh man, it's old fashioned, man. You know, we don't do that shit no more." Remember when granddad them used to do? They still on this shit. They're with granddad them. I heard somebody on Facebook say some shit like, well, you know, girls used to want to get married by the time they was 20 and 21 years old, but girls don't want to get married no more. They want to run the streets until they 35, then get married. Man, we don't do that no more. Like, girls don't want to do that. I said, well, out here it's still the same. Got the girls really trying to get married as soon as they got them get some dick, they ready to get married. You know what I mean? So it's still like old fashioned out here. So you gotta understand them old ways. Grandma and them great, they still living. And the older person usually live to be 80 and pushing 90 some years old out here. You know what I mean? That's just the expected lifespan. And so they own that shit. So any Dominican say they don't know, they lying to your ass. They know. And if they say they don't know and they got $1 or some money on their phone, man, you just give them time. They'll start coming out with it. Or you say some shit like, see, that's how I got them to respect me and share everything with me. I saw one of the family members doing a certain dance. It was more like an African tribal dance. Dominican though. And they were doing the African voodoo, African tribal dance, the way they were dancing. I said, oh shit, that look like a voodoo dance. That's what I said. And they was like, hmm? Everybody looked, fool. I said, oh yeah, I fuck with voodoo. I know everything about voodoo. You know, I'm just like, yeah, voodoo. More bien, more bien. So it was like, oh, they just opened up, start spinning. I'm just sitting here like, taking in everything. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. I'm even looking at my chick like, okay, I see. So that's how I did. I put reverse psychology in the game, and started, and that's when they started revealing everything to me. And I was like, ah. And I said, hey man, y'all don't mind talking about it? I really want to know. Like, can we put it on camera? They were like, yeah, man, just let me know when you want to do the interview. I said, all right, cool. So yeah, so we gonna get up on that, peoples. We definitely gonna get on that. Bro said, she got you. You know. No, she did make a joke one day though. Ain't gonna lie, she made a joke one day. I was, you know me, I'm always causing some riffraff somewhere. So I said, man, fuck this shit, man. I'm finna go back to my country, man. Fuck this shit. So she was like, huh? I said, yeah, man, I'm just finna go back, man. You know, fuck it, you get on my nerve, man. I'm finna go back. So she was like, some shit in Spanish real fast. I'm talking about Dominicans speak fast Spanish when they're mad, especially when they're mad. So she said, so I was like, damn, I always be amazed when I see that shit. So I was like, shit. I was like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna go back, man. I'm finna book the flight. She said, no, you ain't gonna be able to book the flight. I said, why ain't gonna be able to book the flight? She said, you ain't gonna be able to use the phone. I said, why ain't gonna be able to use the phone? She said, you ain't gonna be able to leave. I said, why ain't gonna be able to leave? She just like, you ain't going nowhere. I said, she said, I'm gonna talk to my grandma. I said, she said, yeah, you ain't going nowhere. I said, what the fuck? She said, no, I'm just playing, I'm just playing. She started saying she was just playing, but to me, every joke has some, anytime somebody say they just playing, man, it's partial that shit true. So I just looked at her. I said, okay, all right. And then I made another joke. I said, yeah, man, I'm about to go some shit. I said, it was just too easy. She said, oh yeah, go ahead. You know. I said, hold on, man. Hold on, now. What type of game you playing? You know, like, man, I gotta step my shit up a little bit because you trying to goddamn put me, you been, see, you know what? That's why I'm doing, I should never gave you my YouTube channel, goddamn. You listen to my game, you trying to outwit me, goddamn. You trying to bust a move on me, goddamn. You know, you can't outthink a female, fellas. You just got to keep up with them. So, you know, now if you got the head on the female, you got the lead on her, then she just green. She ain't game, so you better keep her like that. But you got a female that's game, goddamn. Shit, the only thing you can do is just hope, just try to keep up with her. Because she gonna always be a couple steps ahead of you. Don't ever think that you're a couple of steps ahead of her. Always know that she's a couple of steps ahead of you. So the best thing you can do is keep up. Do not let her get too, I said a couple of steps. Don't let her get 3 and 4 steps ahead of you because you doomed. You just over with. You done simped out, buddy. Just keep up, stay on her. And just keep it as interesting and throw your little strategies out there. But so when she was doing all that and saying all that, I was like, man, hold up, man. Now I got some stories for y'all ass, goddamn, about my experiences with these fucking unicorns, man. You know, shit ain't shit to play with. I'm letting you know that right now. Unicorns, a lot of you guys might want to deal with mangoes. A lot of you guys ain't built for this unicorn shit. I'm being honest with you. A lot of you guys ain't built for it, boy. Group chat. Who in the group chat? Who in the group chat right now? Right now, who in the group chat? Who in the lion's den right now? Is Blade still in this motherfucker? Blade, Carlos, you in this motherfucker? Where you at? Cause I want them to vouch for something right quick. 'Cause, you know, I share a lot of stuff in the group, in the lion's den. You know, they get the exclusive shit. Man, it ain't sweet The unicorn, bro, I'm telling you, it sounds sweet. You got a good, pretty girl, you know what I'm saying? Culturally intact, traditionally intact, all the attributes you like, do everything. Boy, that shit is a price to pay. And I ain't talking about dollars either. I ain't talking about pesos either. It's a price to pay though. Shit, but Jay agreed to that. Woman is a step ahead. What we had, Raw the Truth say she dead ass about talking to the grandma. Yeah. Yeah, I believed it, that shit. She knows she got to. Damn, I got to buy another fucking charger, man. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. I just noticed this shit. Well, this to the this her charger. The fuck they doing? Look at this shit. That shit is no good. I'll get about another one tomorrow. But yeah, man. But she got to talk to more than just the grandma to fuck with me, though. Because I tell they ass, I put that shit back on you, goddamn. Fucking with me, goddamn. Put that shit on me you want to, I'm putting it back on you. Fuck that. We gonna be goddamn at voodoo war around this bitch. Shit. Goddamn, what you say, bro? You said, what you mean, King? What unicorns be doing? I need answers. I might be, I might be in for the wrong. Yeah, well, just if you know mangoes is out there hustling and they still get jealous, just imagine what a unicorn who just devoting herself to you, what her level of jealousy is. Anything bound to happen, brother. She going through your phone, hands down. You can forget about it. You can forget about all that American shit. Like we do in America. I might leave my phone down without a password. I dare a female to touch it. That's gonna be that. We breaking up right then and there. It's over with. Here, try that shit you want to. Sit your phone down and say, touch my phone, we breaking up. You're gonna break up with a vase on cracked on the side of your fucking head. Alright, that's one. Two, you said what if you put a lock on your code on your phone, right? Alright. If you put a lock on your phone, no problem. These girls, what I've noticed, they are masters at positioning themselves, man. They gonna always position themselves. Or they gonna catch something, my brother. Even if it's, let me see this. Let me see. Demon, you know. Or what they'll do is, like I say, man, these master seductresses, they'll let you see some shit just so you'll question, and they'll turn around and now that's the door open for you to open your shit up, which they already suspected anyway. And now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you one of my unicorns did, man. All right. Now, I ain't gonna tell you nothing too. I'm just gonna tell you something real surface like. So one day, we was going through my Google Translate, 'cause, translating through Google, you don't speak full Spanish. And every now and then, a Dominican, I don't care if you know full Spanish, a Dominican can speak Spanish and you won't understand what the fuck they said. You know what I'm saying? You would need a translator. You go, fuck, how much Spanish you speak? All right? So we talking through my translator, right? She looking at the fucking history of the fucking translation And I'm like, who the fuck do that? Like, it's just little history stuff. Like, if you use Google Translate, then you know what I'm talking about. It's like, you got to keep your history deleted. I learned a lesson that day. Next thing I know, she went the fuck off in Spanish, and I didn't know what the fuck was saying. I just heard mama huevo, coño, some old pussy shit. I don't know. There was a lot of cuss words coming out. Uh, and one little camera I had, that shit just got slung against the wall, and shit was expensive and got shattered just like that. And I'm like, did you just, did you, did you just, and all all over some translation shit, just that quick. She wanted to see all of it, but I didn't show it till I hurried up and deleted that shit. She saw some girl saying some shit like, "Oh, you're so poetic. I just hope you say this type of romance when you see me." That's all it was right there. So I got out of that shit by saying, "Man, I can't, I can't help what somebody else write to me about, goddamn. But you just broke my fucking camera, though, Sean. Like that shit is like goddamn $1,000, goddamn. You just really just fucked my shit up. Like, what we gonna do about that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's just material things. I don't have enough money to pay for it." I'm like, "Yo, that's the fucking point. Why you break?" Okay, that's my fault. So I had to chunk that shit up. I'm in this country with these girls. I just had to chunk that shit to the game, man. You see what I'm saying? My shit got demolished. And I can show you the camera now. I ain't lying. I could grab the camera and show it to you. Goddamn. Shit is fucked up. But so that's why you don't see my YouTube videos. How I started looking a little more formal with the uh, like the one with the one unicorn she was drawing in the beach, and it just came on so sweet with the music sounds, and it just sounded so, because the camera was doing the editing for me. So that shit out the window now. I have to get another one. So that went down like that. So what I'm saying is, when they go blank, when they go jealous mode blank, bruh, when I say from angel to demon, I mean that shit. When I say from angel, if you talk to any of the Latino community, they're gonna say the Dominicans are the fucking fighters. They're the these girls don't believe in calling no fucking police. When they say they gonna call the police on you, that be in the streets with this pussy dick shit, and they just be really lying. 'Cause they really utilizing the police to extort you too. You see what I'm saying? They all gonna split the money, but they're not trying to convict you. They don't call no police here. It just got to be some real fucking degrading ass shit. But other than that, they gonna fight your ass. I don't give a fuck. I'm big, small, skinny. These girls out here gonna run up in your shit. I'm dead ass serious. Like, I know, trust me. Plenty of times I done been, one of them got my ear this way, the other one got this ear, somebody got my neck. Like, you know, listen, motherfucker. I'm like, okay, you think that's funny? I'm like, no, I don't think that's funny. I swear to God, I don't think that's funny. They're like the guys in the group chat. I wanted them to be here, man, and blade them, man. But my unicorn got real gangster, and I recorded that shit. I said, I'm putting this on YouTube. And she was like, I don't give a fuck, put it on YouTube. I had a fucking phone wire tied around my neck, one hand grabbing my dick and balls. I'm just like, I promise I'm putting this on YouTube. I'm like, it was funny to me. I was laughing and shit. And we ended it with a kiss, but at the same time, though, they did that serious. I done had a mama. This is no lie. I'm giving y'all a lot of insight. Man, look, man, y'all better like, share, and subscribe. If you ain't subscribed right now, man, I'm giving y'all the game right now. Inside shit. Ain't nobody giving you this shit I'm talking about right here, and I can prove this shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And like Shaded by Jay said, yeah, that's why you don't get into no commitment. You know, you keep that shit all the way player. Don't claim nobody, expect nobody to claim you. And that's facts what Shaded by Jay said. That's why I say I just, but still though, this shit can get out of hand sometimes. If you don't have the finesse game in it, you know, uh, like my mama call me sometimes. She like, look, bro, you alright? Boy, look, you posted a video on fucking Instagram or Facebook and you had these girls and this girl was naked and she was walking. Are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm good. She like, I'm just making sure because I don't want you to get fucked up out there because girl, you putting girls out on. I said, yeah, all right, I got it. Because she be thinking like one of my girls gonna get mad at the type of content I'm putting out and gonna goddamn put the goddamn machete on my ass. You know what I mean? Speaking of machete, this is what I'm saying, man. Y'all, if you haven't subscribed already, man, subscribe to the channel, man. This is fast. Giving y'all goddamn the game. Support the channel, man. Cash out KING $KING 7414. $KING 7414. Listen, man. I done had a mama tell the grandma that do that little shit down. The grandma walk off. I'm sitting here talking. I turn my head, look back. The mama take the machete from the grandmama, lay it on the table, boom, and say some shit in Spanish. And I'm like, she pulled the fucking machete out and say, we ain't gonna have no problems out of you, are we? I said, nah, no, 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 no. And I put this on everything. I said, no, you ain't gonna have no problem. I'm not saying this like it's something cute or this something cool or some shit. I didn't feel threatened. I'm gonna say that right there. I didn't feel like my life was in danger, or I didn't feel like like we gonna have some problem. I felt like it was kind of cute of y'all to do that. I get it. It was cute, but yeah, I'm a psychopath too, so I guess I'm a fucking maniac too. So I guess we get along real good. But she put the machete up to my long ass, sharp ass, and it was kind of flimsy like that. Shit was like a little phlegm to it, goddamn, long pointing that shit up like goddamn. She said, we ain't gonna have no problems out of you. I said, nah, no shit. No problems out of me. I'm good, I'm good. She's like, all right, cool. She's like, look, you be good, goddamn. Just pointing this shit at me. I said, oh, it's all good, y'all. And then she put it back up. We drunk rum after that. But I'm just letting you know, like, I'm saying this to say, like, that's what comes along with unicorns, man. They don't play by them damn unicorns. Like I told you guys, other Dominican men are trying to get this girl too. So you can't be playing when you get them. You can be honest, like Shaded by Jay said, just be honest. Like, look, I don't want a relationship right now. Anything we do is consensual and it's on YouTube. You know what I mean? So we let that shit be known. But I'm trying to, just clear your shit up. Cause then, they gonna hold her accountable for that. Like, yo. But when she started locking in on your ass, like, no, fuck that. Like, I had one, I had to let go. She came to me like straight up, like, we finna get married or we ain't. I said, oh. And that's my bunny chick. She said, we gonna get married or we ain't. I said, I'm not ready to get married yet, child. I can't do it. She said, this, I'm asking you one more. We gonna go. I said, but what you mean by married? I try to, see what was going on, manipulate the question a little bit. So what you mean by married or ain't? Like, when you trying to do this shit? She said, I'm talking about tomorrow or no later than the day after. We don't need a ring. We don't need nothing. We're going to go down to that courthouse. We're going to sign them papers, get married. We don't have to go to your country. We can stay out here in the woods in a shack for all I care. But I love you. I don't want to spend the rest. She went into all that right now. I really want to be with you. Fuck your country. Fuck money. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We can go live in the woods for all I care. But I just want you to be with me. So I just was like, so I was like, yeah. So I was just like, nah, I'm not ready yet. She left me right then. She said, "Okay, go, I'm gone." You know, she still be watching my statuses and all that stuff, and she told me happy birthday and shit, but she was gone. Now I mean, she left that day. Like fuck it. I said, "All right, cool." But yeah, but yeah, man. So uh, unless you got one of them serious ones like that that's really trying to lock you down right then and there. Other than that, you got to weigh out your options. Then she worthy enough for you to lock down with her. But I know I'm not ready just yet. I know I'm not ready. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, this is how it was, man. So if you can avoid that part, then avoid it. But that's the thing with the units, man. You got to be real careful when it comes to that, or else. But other than that, it's all sweet. I don't mean to scare you guys, but I don't want this to be a horror story. Horror story, It's just one of them lives you try to avoid, But but hey, it's real cute though. But that's what I say. I done seen a lot of things, man, out here dealing with these units. It gets serious, and like I say, they don't believe in that police shit. They gon' see about you or try to. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing you can do is try to eliminate as many issues as you can. So and damage control. So that's what it is. Raw the truth said that's tough. Laugh my ass out. Yeah, it is tough. But but that same mother loved the shit out of me. I mean, like love me. Like if if I have any problems, these folks gonna stand up. Like yo, no, not him. Like so that's one thing. That's the flip side. Like like stand up. Like you part of the family. Like once you in the family, you in the family. You get your ass whooped like everybody else get their ass whooped. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. So yeah, man. And trust me, I got a couple of I got a couple of units watching this live now. They want to see. They want to see, who I'm with, what I'm doing, who around me. You know, I'm gonna get questioned when the live go off. You know, that's what it is. That is what it is. They watching right now. All of them. It's probably the only people on this motherfucker other than y'all. I'm gonna get text messages and stuff. You know, they get a little jealous sometimes. But it's just what it is. I got it's some controversy. It's some rivalry going on right now. I gotta keep everything straight. You know. But yeah, but yeah, man. So yeah, we gonna cover those topics with the voodoo. We're gonna cover the topics with we're gonna go deeper into some more little stories and stuff, story times, different little scenarios and situations that go on out here. And yeah, man. So we're gonna be partying the next week or two, well, the next week, and also the next 2 weeks. So it's a lot of stuff going on. It's coming into the peak season of the tourism. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of filming and stuff like that, man. I'm gonna try to stay in the communities and get y'all the real, authentic culture. All right, all right, guys. I'm gonna have to let y'all go. My nose getting stuffy, and I need to turn this fan off, dust it or something. And and get it together. When you say voodoo scare you, I don't want to hear that. Like, you got the head. You got the head shaded by Jay just to understand because all the places you travel, especially in the Caribbean, in Africa, anywhere where some Africans at, it's gonna be there. So you want to hear it because the way I'm gonna tell it, it ain't gonna be like some spooky shit. It's gonna be like some educational shit. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be like like going through the rituals or some shit. It's gonna be like, well, this is what you see. This is this when you see this, or when you hear that, just basically raising your awareness. So it ain't nothing that'll frighten you like that. It's just something that if you ever travel here again or something, and you see, you're like, oh, okay, I know that, stay away from, all of that. Okay. So, man, I'm gonna let you guys go, man. You guys have a good night, man. Again, like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You want to support, man. The Cash App is $KING 7414 $KING 7414. You guys have a good night out there, man. I love you. Most high blessed. Stay blessed. Stay up. All right. Peace.